we activated?
Not now. I told you I'd talk to you later. Yeah.
Oh, Mason.
Oh,
You
look who just
activate
got
me.
here. Do the recap. I'll be right back.
Are we on?
We are on. Activate.
Okay. Last time on our adventures,
Would you like a corn dog?
the party continued on the second half of the second third of the Firefly Festival. Continuing to go through with many of the various games. I'm trying to remember which games happened last week.
The acrobatics jumpy one, the climby one,
Arm wrestling, I think,
the
happened.
lying one.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah. You guys had all those different games. You had an encounter with Motan.
And the fish.
What fish?
Corvo's boot.
Oh, right, the boot fish.
We just left it in a bowl on the table.
Yeah, you left that fish like it's gone. Had many of corn dogs, and was talking about heading over to the pie baking competition. Which apparently Fair is supposed to be entering into the competition. So, as
Who
you
was
guys,
last tagged?
huh?
Fair was last tagged, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Fair was last tag. You tagged. You ran onto a roof.
Thank you.
Okay.
Important
there you
tidbit for me to remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're both about to have conversations.
Mm-hmm. Oh right, you guys are split up at the moment. That's what happened. With Noname and James one end, and Yugovin and Korva on the other. So since Yugovin's getting food, we'll start with
Yeah.
James and Noname.
Yugovin is mashing food between his gears where his face is.
So James and Noname. Fair is rushing off into the distance, searching.
And Noname just slips off the roof next to James, goes, "Thanks for covering me."
My pleasure. What was that, by the way?
Oh, that is Fair. They are part of the group of people who she's part of the Shadow Squad. We've had a game of hide and seek going for a long time.
So it's a good game of hide and seek. I kind of understand it, but fuck
Oh,
my
sorry,
voice.
tag.
Yeah, the game of a tag. Fuck, my voice for James is out the window.
Goodbye, James. Hello, Cromwell.
The game of tag I kind of understand, but fuck, I really can't do it. Give me a second.
Ah! Take your time, sweetheart.
The game of tag I can understand, but what the fuck is the Shadow Squad?
Oh. Okay, so you know how I told you who my uncle was?
Yeah, kind of.
They're a specialized group of people under his employ that do specialized things, but also they're one of their main jobs is to protect well, mainly everyone else from him, but my uncle and me and my brother. So if you remember, like, a while ago when you tried to poke my face and Helen grabbed your hand?
Yeah, sorry about that. If
No, you're
make sure not to.
totally... If she didn't grab your hand, I was going to.
You're good. Don't worry. Over the ratio bounds, I'll make sure to avoid that.
It's just like the face. Shoulder's fine.
He gives you like
But,
a light back palm on the shoulder.
Yeah, it's fine.
Anyway.
Yeah. So, there's a couple of them, and that one specifically is Fair. They're based. I like to joke to them that they're glorified babysitters, but they're good friends of mine that are also, you know, it is also their job to protect me. So, and she kind of shrugs.
At least you don't hate them. If they're at least if you're friends with them, that's probably a sign they did a good job of giving you freedom.
It's kind of hard to hate him. The whole reason the game of tag started was Fair was trying to build up my confidence after, you know, she'll like motion to her face.
Yeah,
My
don't
confidence
really
was
know.
stripped away.
Well, not much I can really help you with, so I'll leave that game to you. I'll keep an eye out if you want, but like,
And just keeping an eye out for her would do me great. It's not like we can do the stuff that they can do. You know, Fair can jump in and out of shadows, and when she stands in them, she's invisible. The only way you can tell she's there is by either her footprints or sometimes she breathes.
no,
Done.
that's interesting.
Sometimes.
Yep, I know what I
That's
said.
That's an interesting little detail. I don't know. So after that, what's the plan? You kind of just took my hand and kind of pulled us running into the direction of a building.
Yeah, I just needed you to cover me. I guess we can go find the others and head towards the pie bacon.
Sounds good.
Candy?
Corner dog?
And they walk away, and they walk back to the party.
Don't
sharing
accept
their
either one.
abundance.
And Ygovin and Corvo, what are you doing while they're away?
It's equivalent.
Is Corvo
exchange.
strangling Ygovin? Fucking
If they come
stop
back-
eating shit.
No,
It's-
they were
You don't
corner
eat
dog,
rations.
James with candy. And they traded. It happened.
It's equivalent exchange.
Oh my god.
And
When
that
you're ready.
made everything worth it. God.
When you're ready. Okay. So guys, I thought of a better analogy. Corvo hasn't. So here we go. So as we're walking off the stage, of the Black Thing, because we went and talked to his buddies.
Corvo.
He stopped. Yeah, he stopped you. I'm saying this for myself, not you guys. Yeah, correct me if I'm wrong. So he kind of stopped you at the base of the stairs, I think. What the fuck did you just say, Mason?
Nothing.
Anyways, I want to get your opinion on something.
Of course. How can I help?
Are you aware of what a metaphor is?
Yes, I understand the purpose and use of a metaphor.
Right. That makes this quite a bit easier than I thought it'd be. Alright. So here's the... Okay, so... say that there is a cake maker.
Yes.
Alright. This cake maker has done bad things. They will do bad things. And they have personally dishonored you. But the cakes that they make are very good. Bring you joy. Have brought you joy. You know that if you stop the cake maker, we'll stop making these cakes which bring you joy. So, and you also know that if you were to stop the cake maker, the bad person cake maker, then the cakes that you have to enjoy later will turn bitter and horrible. The ones you have eaten, you will no longer have the joy of having eaten them. You no longer get any more cakes. What would you do?
He pauses for a short while. Is the bad cake maker doing things to many other people or doing things to yourself?
Other people.
Are these things worse than the joy brought on by the cakes you were eating from the cake maker?
Puts a hand to his chin. Moving past that for now,
Nomad.
can you feel you can answer without a bit of information?
I feel that this metaphor may be describing a more complex situation than you yourself have described. However, it seems as though you have a choice to make. And potentially, regardless of which choice is made, they may both be correct in one way. As your own happiness is just as important as your wish to do things that are correct.
I'm not. I'm not asking for that. I'm asking what would you do? How do you see the situation?
I would. It depends. I think it depends if I need to do something about the cake maker. And whether or not you all felt it was the right thing to do.
In this situation, a group consensus isn't necessarily possible, Egovan.
Then I may need more information. Are the bad things the cake maker doing only bad, or are there positives in any way?
Kanino has a hand to his chin again.
Because I feel the decision hinges on whether the bad things are only bad, or whether they are, whether they have other outcomes as well.
Would you think the good matters if the good, which is codependent on the bad, is good only on a technicality?
Perhaps not. Though, if the bad leads to some amount of good, then the equation balances out, depending on the level of amount of good versus bad.
He puts a hand to his, to Ridger's nose. Beak. Right.
The other thing you may wish to think about is whether the loss of the good would bring you to a net value, or if it will actually bring you to a negative. If you lose more than just the good, it may be less worth it than you think. Depends on the variables.
Yes, yeah. Right. So what are you saying then? What's your answer? What's your consensus?
I do not think I can give an appropriate answer, as I am certain this issue is far more complex than a cake baker and his cakes.
You going got a fucking mouth on him. That. So you feel you cannot give answer.
I am still learning how people do things. However, when I am stuck in a situation like this, I asked Noname, and she gave a very decent answer. You may wish to do the same.
I feel that wouldn't be a very good idea.
And why is that?
Name doesn't like cakes.
Then perhaps she will not mind if you deal with the baker.
Okay. Do you want to catch up with the others?
He will nod. Before that, though, are you feeling alright?
What do you mean?
I am concerned that you are concerned. Do you wish to talk about it more, or is the metaphor your way of talking about it?
Just read that. It's nothing to worry about. The metaphor is it is the subject. It's fine.
He'll nod. Understood.
And Naname and James will be showing up around this time.
And so that's why Fair always goes for the back as opposed to the arm now.
Because you broke your arm?
Yeah.
Damn. Uncle must have not been happy about that one.
Well, sort of. She didn't break it. I still have the scar. Oh no, I don't. Huh. I forgot about that thing. Never mind. No, she was holding her knife still, because they were throwing knives.
Sorry about that. There's this random dog that just showed up is trying to eat my corn dogs. Oh, go away, random dog. I'll name Tony. Go away.
I yelled Tony instinctively, and it responded.
Go away. Go away.
The
Leave.
same
Go
dog
away.
I was doing it yesterday.
Make an athletics check or an acrobatics.
Which one of us?
Oh, Christ.
James. Ooh. 1 second. Let me roll for the dog. What's he got?
He wins every time.
The dog tries to go for the corn dog, and you're able to shoo him away.
There we go. Now he's back. Now he's gone.
Hello, James. Naname.
Hello.
How was the cake discussion? I assume it was a cake discussion.
It was indeed a cake discussion.
Govan,
What?
You will turn to
Thank-
Corvo.
Oh, Corvo was asking about a bakery earlier.
please.
Well, we're gonna go watch the pie eating competition. You can probably ask them, some of them, where their bakeries are.
And that's exactly what I was going for. Let's just go to the baking competition. I'm just gonna start walking away toward the baking competition.
As you walk by, Ugovan's head will like turn to follow Corvo, and then look back at Naname and James.
Corvo really likes that Saskatoon berry.
It plays so. And then he'll follow behind.
The acted wait. Okay. All right.
He just really likes Saskatoon berry. That's it. That's the one.
You have Saskatoon berry cakes?
Yeah. It's a nice gel, like a Saskatoon berry
We're
jelly,
following.
and layered between angel cake. It's like they did a pretty good job at it sometimes.
Yeah.
That sounds
You
awesome.
guys.
That's good.
So you guys continue going down. As
We're yelling timber.
do you guys just go straight there, or are you gonna look around?
Yeah.
Okay.
If there's games on the way, you know.
Like we're taking our time getting there since we're not in. At least James is. And it's like just casual look around, but like nothing, not
Yeah.
actively. Like nice, know where we need to go, but like taking your time with it.
Mm-hmm. There's more just general fair games like there's
If there's one she hasn't done yet, she's gonna do it.
I just
okay.
had a realization.
What's up?
This game of tag for you is really disadvantageous.
Why?
She has a really easy time blending in. You know, with everything being fair.
Oh my god.
There's a chunk of different games that you haven't played yet. Around this area, you actually see the halfling hook again. Not halfling. Wait.
The Hucka Halfling. You're right.
Yeah, hook a halfling. Okay. Sorry, I was thinking about a gnome, but that was not a gnome.
No, Name just gives James this look.
Yeah? Something wrong with what I said?
Why don't you go Hucka Halfling?
Okay.
You,
James will just walk over then. I'm like,
Yeah. you approach, and there's one of the jesters, and it's just like, hey, good evenings.
Not too much of a
you hear the
line for
hook
this
and
one.
halfling?
Not too much of a line on this one.
A lot of people did it earlier. The name sort of gets people looking.
I'll give it a try.
As the small halfling walks up to you with a great stride. They have sort of padding across their arms and legs as they sort of curl down into a ball. Also, they have a helmet on. There is a sort of strap on the back, somewhat like if you're going to hold a gnome halfling briefcase.
Okay. I was like, well, if you don't mind if I do,
Yep.
grab the thing and just go and just whip it as hard as he can.
Okay. Roll an athletics check.
Oh!
As you throw him, you're not used to like the throwing of a gnome. As you actually slip halfway through the hook, as it just slides against the ground,
Oof.
as he just rolls a bit. As he's just like, oh, okay.
Fucking hell, I'm sorry about that one. Fuck. Is it one try? What, one try only, or?
Yeah, it's usually one try.
Okay, sorry about that one. Damn, that's slippery.
Fuck it, can I try?
I guess. She,
Okay.
no,
Hello.
the halfling cracks his back, and
So you wish to try? Question.
mhm.
I do.
Yeah, halfling walks up, brushes the dirt off of them, and then throws it into the ball.
I want to point out that I don't have any bonuses to this. This is going to be a straight roll.
Okay. As
Wow.
you sort of do the
Rolls well
same
as
exact
Windows.
thing. Yeah, you
Yep.
sort of do the same thing. It seems like he's more ready, so you go to toss him, but you don't have the strength to get him off the ground as he just sort of rolls against it. As he's just like, okay, at least I was ready for it that time. Sorry,
Damn.
Sorry, little man. I'm
I
not
would
the
like to
strongest.
attempt as well.
well, this is your third try, so
Well, technically,
throws
didn't
into
say
the ball.
everyone only gets one try?
we usually try to do 3-4 team. Try not to double up unless they come in later, but
Fair
That's
enough.
weird.
it's just sort of a thing for lines.
I get the 3 for team. I'm just referring to the fact is like only one person per. No man, don't worry about it.
Roll the 15.
Oh, okay, so you get a bit farther out from them.
Yeah.
He lands on the ground and rolls a bit, marking where he landed, and he's like, "Oh, good job, good job." So that will be about a point for you. Not the farthest that we've gotten.
Yay! 1 point. She'll like pat you going on the shoulder. Good job.
Out of curiosity, do you mind if I give it another try? Just not even for points, just
Yeah.
to see if I can do a bit better.
Yeah, you can try. This will
Better.
be out. Okay. As you give a good throw, and he gets farther away. He's like, "Ah, that's a better one. That's a better one."
Yeah.
Yeah, he slipped on a corn dog.
Damn, they're everywhere.
yeah.
Today.
Greasy.
I jammed away.
We've been telling people to pick up the corn dogs, but
The whole party looks at James.
I don't even.
Look at
I
James.
make sure.
Behind them, there's a trail of corn dogs.
Don't even. I make sure to eat my corn dogs.
You see that as you look at the trail of corn dogs, down the way you see DB going and collecting the corn dogs.
Nom.
Just
Pac-Man.
All right, thanks for the
Yeah.
throw, little man.
yeah, you're good. What you call me?
Midget.
Wait, who said that? Because it sounded a lot like
Sam.
Jacob.
It did sound like Jacob, but I'm pretty sure it was Sam.
Yeah, well, Jacob's not here, so.
It would be weird if he did it. Yeah.
Choked on my chicken ball.
You say something not very bad, and then you say something worse.
You say not very bad to get his attention and then just go all in.
She's like giving the salute and already gone.
Yeah. You see one of those
What did you go?
you see one of those pump games where it's like there's a bit of water shooting out, and you're supposed to fill up to the hit the top before another person does.
Okay,
It's a
I'm
two,
all over that.
yeah, it's a 2-person game because somebody needs to like actually pump the water, and the other person has to aim. So
All right, we need someone to pump and someone to aim it. So you know.
So, because I'm pretty sure I'm better at range things and you're a bit stronger than me at pumping, you want to take the pumping away?
And she sits
I'll
down
pump.
to aim.
Statistically.
It seems mechanically speaking.
James, mechanically speaking, Naname would like to while you like them more strong. Please reconsider your strategy.
No.
yeah.
I will no longer say please.
Damn, that's a real threat right there. Corvo, not saying please. God damn.
Like anti-Ugovan shit.
I will no longer say please.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, you sit down and it's just like, oh, can we have some other contestants coming up? As you see there is a wood elf girl and a
Wealth.
and a sea elf guy walk up and
Hello.
they're just like, hello, how you doing? Greetings.
Happy.
Howdy doody doody howdy.
Howdy do 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 howdy.
How did you do, neighbor?
How
Uh,
do you do, neighborino?
yep, nice to meet you. Hope.
No, man. She'll stick out her hand.
Mm-hmm. They shake. The sea elf puts out his hand. Hello, I'm Max.
I'm gonna shake his hand. Nice to meet you too.
Oh, hello. As you took James's shake hands.
You didn't say who he was holding it
I
out to.
said I went to James.
No, you didn't.
Did anyone else hear that? Because I heard Max. He sticks his hand out.
Yeah, no, I
Okay.
just assumed Noname's introduction.
Well,
James does like a
I'll
little.
check-
James
I'll
does
watch
after they introduce themselves. James just does a 2 little forehead like salute and is like,
Yeah.
James. Pleasure.
I'll watch the video later. But anyways.
Well,
Uh.
so I didn't hear it, so that's the video's gonna just.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna say everyone else disagrees, but okay.
Yeah, whatever. But so they go. Okay, so let's get it going. So make a general
You want to try your
I'll
go?
say make a ranged attack. So
He will nod. I would like to. Sure.
Do you want me just to roll my short bow?
He doesn't say sure.
yeah, that can work.
Yes.
Saying
That's not going to be a
Water
+3,
gun.
right?
no. The short bow is not the long
Where's the
bow.
eye?
Yeah. So
I should probably.
and roll athletics for you.
Alright. I'm gonna play with Corvo. We're
Wow,
hopping in.
bad.
Okay. This one has a
Damn. You rolled poorly.
a
I rolled bad.
+5, and the other one.
DB.
Oh right, I forgot to change it off of DB. And the other one has a.
So
Sorry,
incredibly
Corvo.
strong.
Sorry, Owen.
We ain't winning anything. Oh no.
And the other one has a
We're just
a
bumbling
+5.
over. We've got the dream team.
Okay,
and
it's starting
Corvo's
to,
here.
Oh, there we go.
Damn. We just rolled poorly.
Yep, they're as you do it. They continue and beat you guys, and it's just like they give a high five, and it's just like, oh, sorry. Better luck next time.
Noname's gonna look at James and go, "You're right. I should have been pumping."
Yeah.
As the judge goes like, okay, what's your name? And Hope and Max from the Killer Shuffle.
The killer shuffle, amazing.
That's a really cool name, actually. I'm gonna write that down.
See, that's the name. That's a kind of classy name.
Noname's gonna give them like a very short bow kind of thing, like the good on you.
Well, see you around. And they got 5 points from that, just from how well they did against you guys. But
Out of curiosity, so our team can't go again?
we need to get another competitor for you. But you guys have used 2 of your tries, so
How many
You
tries?
go then.
3.
we look at the other two.
Idea.
We look at the other two who are using like the one that's not actually hooked up to anything. Like
Who the fuck were they competing against?
I'm not.
Was it a 3-person one?
Yeah, well, there's 4
Corvo's
different
aiming the wrong
bands.
way, but Yugovan didn't even pump right, so it doesn't matter. He like broke the machine.
Out
Out of curiosity, can it just be 2 of us? We compete against them?
no,
We're on the
you guys
same
are on the same
team.
team.
I know, that's the joke.
Haha, very funny. Yeah, we can wait for another.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we can wait for another one.
About a minute pass, and a Goliath gentleman and a kobold walk up. And
Hello. No, not by looking like directly up.
you look directly up to the Goliath, and
Directly
it's
up
like,
and directly down.
yeah, because it's the Goliath and a kobold.
Yeah, that's
So,
what she does. She holds out her hand upwards and goes, hello, Naname.
Jefferson, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. And then she like goes all the way down to the kobold.
As you hear rushing water coming from the I thought, wrong one. Wait, yeah, I'm thinking Kenku
Did he
for a
pee
second.
himself?
Is no not made that fucking intimidating?
Sometimes
I
it's
mean-
scary.
He has a big,
Hello, kobold.
he has a big gulp, and he's just drinking from it.
The slurp, you know. Tyler died.
I'm Timmy. Nice to meet you. As from the
Hold
kobold.
up, Maddie needs to like get over that for a sec. Okay.
What?
You named him Timmy?
Yeah.
Okay.
As you guys do your thing. Timmy's the one who's going, and Big Boy's the strength. This one, Timmy has a 3 +3, and
Oh!
Nice, double 27s.
okay. So
Let's go, you go.
as
make
you
it good.
guys as you sort of hear his name being Timmy, you look over and it's just like, it's go time.
Yeah. I hear Timmy. I look at James. I have to demolish him.
Fun fact, there's a lad at my town named Timmy. He was a bitch.
Jesus.
So and then James just starts pumping.
I love hearing stories from your home.
About the bitches around.
We had
Yeah,
a very
you guys-
serious apple bobbing competition there. Like seriously.
I could tell. I like they're just like having this conversation. Neither of them are looking.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
So we decided our mayorship.
No, Name's
Remember
not
I-
even looking.
You guys like look over and it looks like the gesture's been like, guys, you guys have won for like a minute. What's your guys' name?
Naname, James, the other ones.
Okay, and from you guys got about 5 points from how fast you demolished those guys. But,
She'll like do another like polite short bow to the other two. Go, thanks for the battle.
good job. Yeah. And good job. As
I give
you're walking away,
Timmy the like 2-finger like eyes on you kind of thing.
as you're walking away, Yugovin and Nonami, you can probably hear them talking in a whisper, like, "See, I told you I should have been the one pumping."
Naname gives like the tiniest smile.
See, I told you I should have been the one pumping.
Ugo gets an even tinier smile.
Oh.
He just pulls out the magnets.
Yep. Yes, yes.
That's
So
the reason I wanted to see Sign is I wanted to see if Sign had magnets.
Oh man.
I wish you guys would have seen him.
It's fine.
It was
Run
sad.
to him again.
Hopefully he has a bag full of infinite corn dogs.
I thought you were gonna say infinite googly eyes. I was like,
Maybe that too.
But so you guys continue down. Like I said, there's many different games. You guys are. It's getting a bit later, and you think that you may be missing. You may not be there for the beginning of the pie making competition. So
it's fine. We can slip into it.
okay. So you continue forward, and you see one of those games where you have a ball and there's like moving ducks. As you see this bugbear with his elongated arms just turning a crank over and over again.
What's his name? Rex. Rex. Is he wearing a baseball shirt?
Sure, he is.
Yeah!
Does he have a bunch of camera parts?
What the fuck's baseball?
Yeah,
Well, you see, it was.
it's a Holiday thing.
Baseball, Nanami and Corvo are like, baseball. Everyone's like, what the fuck are you talking about?
They stopped talking about baseball. Run.
It's
Fucking
competitive sieging. Like you siege the base of people using metallic balls.
amazing. Okay.
So anyway, welcome. I can't remember Rick's voice to be honest. I think it was something like
You're
this.
pretty close.
That'll do.
Does this look more like a dex thing or a strength thing?
It looks probably it's more strength. It looks like maybe Dex can work, like hitting it and maybe getting it to knock over, but you may need a bit of force to it. It more depends on how well you hit it.
Then I will say, I've done quite a bit of these. Someone else wanna?
What is it?
You knock over the dex with the she like points at the ball.
The ducks are adorable. Why would you attack them?
Corvo's gonna walk over.
I'm joking. I'll take the lead on this one.
Anyway,
Well done.
No,
okay.
not him.
No. Let me explain. Jesus. Goes over.
As a long-haired bearded man walks away.
Come on.
I
What?
felt like Jesus. I was talking about Jesus.
What?
What?
You said hold
I
on,
was out in the
Jesus.
parking lot.
We'll continue on.
Right.
You guys were talking
Right.
about.
So, Corvo walks over, and he looks at the bugbear. He's going to emanate his mage hand. He's going to grab the ball. He's going to ram the mage hand into the ducks.
As you start moving that mage hand fast, the ducks stop and he just looks at you. So push one of the ducks down.
Corvo looks back at him.
Sir, I don't think you understand what's going on.
I'm afraid you're the one that does understand.
Intimidation.
I'm gonna grab one of the other balls and just put it in James's hand.
Yeah, Corvo. Like, do you kind of agree with him? There is no sign saying no magic. I don't think that's how you're supposed to do this.
As he points over to the sign to the side.
Oh, look,
No
that sign
magic.
suddenly appeared when it was convenient. Fuck you, bugbear. Walks away.
You never asked him.
Anyway, so you just hit the ducks, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
As he starts moving them.
Okay, sorry, ducks. As James will grab the ball out of Corvo's mage hand.
Fine.
Okay. Roll it about 10 times. Oh, no.
Damn, no
Uh,
nat 20s this time around. Normally when I roll multiples, I always get 3.
Please tell me you like the nat one. It bounces off the duck and hits him.
It hits Corvo.
yeah. I was going to say that as you were sort of throwing the balls, one of them hits the duck and sort of hits the guy in the head, sort of throwing him off as you knock another one of the ducks down, and then seems like you only missed 2 of them, so you got 8 points.
Nah, that's not bad. 8 ducks, 1 Corvo, and a wall.
Nanami will like.
Honestly, the one I'm most proud of is the Corvo.
Incredible.
Nanami clap will also attempt to clap.
I don't have 2 metal things. Yes, I do.
Yes.
Corvo snaps.
Corvo, you okay?
I'm fine.
You sure?
You sure? Those baseballs are hurt as hell from what I've heard, which is absolutely nothing. I'm just assuming I have a pretty good arm.
Explosive if thrown hard enough.
Sorry?
Oh shit, I think I remember seeing something like that. I remember reading a story about a bird that exploded.
Oh my god.
Damn.
That's a good one.
Unscheduled rapid disassembly
Oh,
event.
it's so much.
I gotta tell you that one
Wait,
later,
what was
Mason.
that
I
one?
thought of
What
I
was
thought
that
of-
one, you Govan?
That seemed to be an unscheduled rapid disassembly event.
Cora looks. Oh man, I want to save that joke for later. I have such a good joke.
Noname waves at the bugbear, says thanks.
Thanks
You're
for
welcome.
She
Yeah.
says,
See you around.
whatever.
Have a day.
See you around.
Want a corn dog?
No.
James, why are you like this?
Well, they're at the stalls all day. They're not getting a chance to go get food. They might as well offer.
I imagine you guys are starting to walk away now.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
When-
we're doing this while we're walking.
They've been gone for a bit.
Yeah. As you are, James just yelled across the street, "Hey!"
God, Karnag! No,
as you guys
away.
as you sort of get closer, you're actually starting to smell the scent of baked goods and all of that sort of fun stuff. As you assume that you're getting close to the baking competition.
Hell yeah.
I think we're getting close to the baking competition.
No.
No.
This is the part where he kills you. Chapter. The part where he
No,
kills
honestly,
you.
that
Even
smells
yet,
smells
the
like
part
some
where it
pretty
kills
good
you.
crust.
This is the part where I kill you.
This is honestly, that smells like some pretty good crust. I'm impressed. Normally, I assume people aren't that good.
So you go straight there, or
yeah.
okay. So you
Name's
get
not
there.
Hi.
Yeah. So you arrive at the fair, the event. You see in the judges' station two individuals wearing sort of like a sailor's outfit. Like somebody part of a crew. And then you see Motan with Fluff right next to her.
Yeah. Nice.
And then you turn your attention towards the stage as you see the first one that probably catches your eye is you see a man wearing a silvered cloak with a mask that has one sort of silver glowing eye, and the other on the right side of his face there is a sort of Zuko style red marking across the mask with a orangish eye in the center.
I'm gonna lean over to James and hope he's read the same books that Naname has, and she's gonna go, this card's on the wrong side.
Yeah.
As
say that?
as you look over to the side, you see an Earth Ganassi with a sort of burn mark across the left side of their forehead, covered by green hair, wearing a nice little gown with a flower also on the right side of her body. And she's also cooking. And you also see one individual looking that has a human fellow with purple hair and a nice, common looking outfit with like an apron on. And then the last one is a tiefling individual with blue eyes and a sort of fine suit.
I
And-
missed the third person. Was that the...
That was the
Hello, Jack.
human with the commoner's outfit with the purple
Okay.
hair. As you sort of look around, you see Temp and the rest of the crew over to the side. As Temp looks towards you, and he signs to you. You figured out the furball. So she decided to change outfits.
Naname kinda... She nods and goes, yeah, I kinda made her biff on the pole vault.
Who's been?
Hmm
Better question. What's Biff?
So,
Biffing is
Uh,
the action it's the of falling on your face, often specifically for when you're playing hockey, but can refer to any situation in which case one slips.
Fuck you.
hey, closing down Urban Dictionary.
Why the fuck would you go urban?
I don't know, because I didn't want to say like
Canadian
dictionary.
dictionary.
Huh?
It's the Canadian dictionary.
Yeah.
Is-
But, So
that makes sense.
it seems like they're probably almost done with their pies, as the judges turn around and all of the individuals put their pies within a sort of shielding area as they cut it up, as
In case it blows up.
as they each put their pie on sort of sleight of handing it within this 4 different I'm forgetting the name of it. The thing that butlers use to deliver food.
Trays?
Yeah.
Plate?
Well, the tray, but the thing that goes on top of it.
Dollies.
Bowl.
No. I know what he's talking
Umbrellas.
about. I
Yeah.
can't remember it either.
The covering of the tray. As they sort of put their pies in the
drapery.
covering of the tray. Maybe. As
Cloche.
Floche?
Cloche. Cloche.
Okay.
Why does that
So-
have such a specific name?
So as they all put their pies in the cloche, it is delivered down to the judges with a quick twirl. They open it up, and there are the 4 different pies. The judges, you can assume that this is so the judges don't have any biased opinions for who's cooked what pie. As the first pie that they eat, they say that it is a boyleberry pie.
Be right back.
Saying that the pie is fairly good. It's using the natural heat of the berries. Is a very delicate flavor, making it where boyleberries are sort of known to be good for pies, being that they are already pre-cooked from the bush. And Yugovin, you actually feel like you know something about this, but it was by a different name in the past.
That will take some looking
Uh, the next one is a it seems like it's a sort of berry mix pie, like blueberries, raspberries, all the sort of different types of berries within. They with it there is sort of the cross. To be honest, I looked up pie terminology earlier. I forgot all of it.
Just
Yeah.
say
Yeah.
the kinds of pie. You're fine.
Well, it's also appearance, and this one had the sort of you know the pies with the whatever. I'll say that it had like a rose sort of pie thing on top. I'm disappointed that I forgot all my stuff.
Oh no.
But
What kind of flavored pie is it?
it's
Pie flavored. Sorry.
the next one is a cherry pie. It has a very fine crust, and the judges actually seem very pleased by this one. This one apparently has a lot of flavor. It actually came out very well.
A lot of juice.
Sure. And also anyone sort of looking more at the judges, you see that at one point Milton has like a bit of pie just across the side of their face as Fluff goes over and sort of wipes off the pie and sort of And as Meltan looks at Fluff, and they sort of look at each other, Fluff sort of turns into a more foxish form, and sort of looks away, very red in the face. So, and then the last one is a pumpkin pie. The judges say that it sure is a pumpkin pie, and there's not really any way to fail a pumpkin pie.
That is a blatant lie.
Well, there's no. It's something to where pumpkin. No,
No, I enjoy it. Sure is a pumpkin pie. That's
Yeah.
fine.
Enjoy it.
No,
I'm just making a point.
I'm going to
Pumpkin pie
state
can be
this.
fucked up.
I'm going to state this. Pumpkin pie is actually my favorite type of pie.
He's not racist.
No, it actually is, and I'm actually I was in a pumpkin pie eating contest, won 2.5 years, and I only participated 3 times. And I say half because I tied for first place on my very first one.
Nice.
But they gave it to the champion because it was a fan favorite.
How dare.
I know. It was so rude. But so afterward, the judges sort of judged pies as they sort of come to agreement as they looked over towards they looked towards the contestants. I'm losing my mind during this. I actually I planned this more than everything, and I'm losing all of it.
That's what plan.
It actually is.
Kind of.
But as they look over, they say that the cherry pie has the most flavor and is very and was presented as the best pie, as the
Cherry.
tiefling
No, it just goes, cherry pie.
as the tiefling sort of says that that was their pie, and they say that so who are you? Oh, I'm Fair from the Shadow Squad.
No, my like squints. The one eye, you could just see her fully go, hello, I found her again.
And she sort of see like a bead of sweat go down her face. It's just like she knows.
She blends in perfectly.
What?
As
She blends in perfectly with the environment.
as
Well, if she doesn't move, I can't see her.
as they say that they got about 15 points from that.
Nice.
As they say, as Meltian stands up and says, "Well, thank you all for coming to the pie baking competition. Fair will be making the pumpkin pie, not the pumpkin pies, the pies. Sorry, it's the next up is
Tyler's
the
like,
pie.
Pumpkin pie!
Dude, I'm down for a pumpkin pie, to be honest. It may have been the worst. I rolled the worst for the pumpkin pie, but I'm down for a pumpkin pie right now.
Yeah.
But this will be the last competition that I will be taking part in, and
Cool.
soon off, the next Lord shall be appearing. As Moten gets struck by lightning.
No, I was trying to reorganize my spells.
When a mage tries to organize spell slots,
Moten, I swear I thought it wasn't loaded.
Yeah, you see Corvo like looking through his spell.
Ominous.
Looking through his spell book. All right, lightning bolt. Boom.
You're a fool, Menace.
As that happens, she says, in about 30 minutes, I will be leaving off, and the next order will appear. So, enjoy your time as you have it. As she starts walking off, sort of leaving the table a bit faster than Meltan. still red in the face from the cherry pie. So you guys see a couple things. You see Bear sort of walking over to the Shadow Squad.
Keep it a firm eye on her. If I see her disappear for a second, I am on high
Yeah.
alert.
As next up, you see that the human sort of goes off, and you see him joining with a tabaxi, a wood elf, and a lizard folk. You see the masked individual walking by, and them going into a group of elves, which two of them you actually recognize as as Hope and Max.
Hey!
And you also see, as Fluff sort of walking away, you see from the corner of your eye Soft actually sort of falling up behind.
Naname under her breath goes, I knew it.
As and last but not least, you will this one's you're sort of more prevalent on is you see Pottermist actually starting to walk into your guys' general direction.
Hey.
Hello. How are you doing, Corvo?
Naname elbows Corvo.
Sorry, I was shutting my door. What happened?
Paramus is over here.
Paramus.
Paramus. Paramus? Paramus?
Pottermist.
Paramus.
Paramus.
The fucker that made me go into an episode.
Yeah,
Uh,
yes, you were okay.
He asked how you were doing.
We're kind of look him up and down. I'm here.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, I'm about to actually head out soon. And I just wanted to check to make sure that you're doing all right. One sec. As he reaches sort of in a back pocket and pulls out a sapphire. As he crushes it in his hand,
Jesus.
a powder appears, and from it, you see a bluish glove in his hand. He says, if things are starting to act up, this may help minor, but here you go. As he hands you a glove.
It blew.
Yeah.
It doesn't fit you.
He hands it to you, Govin.
All right, you go over this lot. You jump in there with Corvo. Go inside Corvo's brain. His mind, just his brain.
Wow, it's so wrinkly in here.
Let's smooth it out.
Gets out the iron. The metals, but like on his hand. Just...
I feel myself getting doomer by the second.
From the wrinkle, I
Foot pops back out. Don't worry, I have smooth Corvo's brain. It is like my CPU now. Corvo will no longer be able to think of those terrible desert nightmares, or at all. Do not threat. I can puppet his mouth and arms so he can say the materials for spells.
Anyways,
He also won't freak out about his mask anymore.
Pottermist, also when he crushed the gem, Naname, you sort of saw him mouth Tyrius, which is Tyrius Echinus, which is Infernal for Focus Glove. And then he says, another thing for if you do ever try to find my location, I sort of sort of ditched my mind whenever I was talking to you because your brother was sort of just able to do it. But he pulls out another sapphire as he crushes that, saying,
Okay.
Jesus.
How are you this
Get-
strong?
as he's saying,
+7 fucking strength.
Gin Telemus, and you know that to be a training blade in Inferno, as a handle of a ornate blade appears with somewhat of like a letter opener sized blade on the end. As he sort of flips it over and hands you the blade handle first, he says, "You'll this won't be really effective until you find my little area, but you'll need it to
Compass
get in."
knife.
Huh?
She goes, compass knife.
Ah,
A knife.
you can think of it more as a key knife,
Knife.
if you insist. But
She takes it. She says, thanks. Much appreciated.
yeah,
If
well,
if I may ask,
what's up?
what does this glove do?
What's up, homie?
It's more of a hopefully to negate some of the episodes that you just had recently.
What were the exact words he said for the glove?
Focus glove.
Okay.
Yeah.
'Kay. I just needed to remember because I forgot immediately. The second you
Corvo
said
is
it.
going to just drop an identifier on this bad boy.
As you sort of focus in on it, since it takes a minute, he says, "Well, I hope to see you again some other time, but it's time for me to head out." As he sort of cracks his back, as two fiendish wings pop out from the back.
Oh,
As,
This
Nice
guy's
meeting you
not
again.
subtle at all.
No. This man has fucking 9 swords on him.
Yep.
yeah, I just imagine him as a billboard of a man.
Yeah.
What's his face?
Guys would
from
be
the
great friends
Spider-Man
with
movie? Nice seeing you. And she'll do like the little salute.
Hope to see you again soon. As he sort of gives a salute to you, as he also does a sign of keep them safe to the Shadow Squad. As he also
saw
says,
that.
"Well, if you didn't, I would assume that you were fully blind."
Ha 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 ha.
Not partially blind like you currently are now, because haha.
I'm about to make you fully blind.
You get it, get it,
It's funny now,
get it, get it because of this eye. Oh wait, you can't see what I'm pointing at. Ah!
You guys don't know if he's blind or not. So, but he also says, and if you see your uncle and your brother, tell them that I said hello, and tell your brother that he should probably come back for some more lessons."
You see your mother-in-law.
You got it.
As he sort of gives you the salute back, as he flies off.
He's a cool dude.
He is
She's
a
gonna put
strange
the-
person.
She puts the letter opener in her bag.
I will also state the handle is like the size of an actual blade.
Oh yeah, I figured.
Yeah, I just wanted to make that sure so you didn't go like, "Oh yeah, I pull out my small letter opener," and it's like, "Oh no, it's actually the size."
My butter
Oh, I'm
knife.
aware. I am going to be calling it the letter opener, but
No, go for it. But yeah. So
But identify.
as you finish identifying it, it describes it as more of a funnel for large magical burst, but it can only hold so much. It seems that pretty much how I can describe it best as if you would have one of those outbursts, there's a chance that that stops it, and maybe you can harness it as your own means.
Oh, do I have to wear it? Do I have to attune to it?
Yeah.
Two.
Huh? Yeah, you have to attune to it.
I have to wear it.
Yeah.
You have to wear the clothing.
Mhm. It is just one glove, and to be honest, it actually
Actually, you could fit that
as
under
I
your glove.
yeah, you could probably fit it under your glove, and you also sort of notice that as he let go of it, the bluish glove actually starts to fade a bit, as it actually looks more like a clearer glove with sort of an outline to your bone bits on your glove.
Glass glove.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Put that in his coat.
Glass
Mhm.
fiber.
It is made out of cloth, I will state that, but it is
Glass glove.
an opaque glove. Yeah,
Made out
so
of cloth, made out of glass fiber.
as do you guys do anything else, or
Well, I'm gonna head to the stage for the appearance of the one and only.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, of course.
Quinro,
Yeah.
is he coming back?
You don't have to. She look at Cora like you don't have to come.
Well, I'll come.
Out of curiosity, who is this one and only?
Ventarico, the Lord of Holydow,
Oh, you're okay.
the man, the myth, the legend.
The devil.
Yeah, isn't he a tiefling?
They prefer tiefling. You're definitely fake.
You racist piece of shit.
No.
You're just
Yeah,
out
yeah.
figuring this out?
As you guys are walking away, you go in. I want you to make a quick perception check.
Ooh. I will perceive you, whatever you are.
Corvo cast lightning bolt.
19.
Okay. As you are sort of looking towards the stage in a way, you notice that a couple the two sort of sailor-esque judges are starting to have a bit of a cough going on.
Okay, like just a
Mhm.
coffee, or
You want to make a medicine check?
sure, that sounds like a
Can I-
plan. Let's see if I can.
Can I hear that?
You want to try to make a perception?
Sure.
I got a 7. I have no idea.
17. You would have also sort of noticed that a couple of the guards have a bit of a cough going on.
Just gonna pause. Gonna go. Wait a minute. One of the people in the thing was. One of the people they said was standing up for the bakery was oh dear.
As you
What?
also
What?
remember that there was
So you guys remember Kersey, right?
Nope.
Yes.
James, you were there.
When?
Kersey, the one who sells the fun items.
We met her at the
Water
item making competition.
I've been doing this in character.
I know, so am I.
I think Mason isn't aware of that, is what I'm saying.
The waterfall pigtails. I bought the shoes for my uncle.
you about to choose after
And for my
him.
brother.
At the
Sorry, the
items
pants.
crafting competition.
That kind of rings a bell. Anyway, go on.
If you remember, she has 3 other siblings. We met one of them, Flara, who makes interesting bottles of liquid.
Potions.
Yes.
When did we meet that one?
And other things. And she has 2 ones other than that. One of them named Mud, one of them named Gust. Mud specialized in cooking. In cooking things that usually she'll kind of like motion towards the people coughing.
So Mud was here at some point.
I'm guessing they were the one with the mask.
You also remember that there was an Earth Ganassi there.
Was there? Okay.
Yeah.
I
It
like,
was an Earth Ganassi with a scar on the left side of the face.
I
with
thought
the,
that was on the mask.
No, there was. I was saying that there is a. The first person was an individual with the sort of Zuko style scar on the mask. But they were fully covered from head to toe with a silver
Mhm.
armor and a silver mask.
Mhm.
The next one was an Earth Ganassi that had a sort of burn mark on their left side of the face and a flower in their hair.
Okay, my brain mashed those two together.
Yeah.
I'm good now. I got it.
Mhm.
The Earth Genasi, you know.
You go a lot. Yes, I do remember seeing her. We think that was likely Mud.
I do.
He would nod. Do we want to go find her?
I think I'd rather just go check. Go make sure. Go to the stage. Make sure Meltan and Fluff walk out on stage.
Okay then.
If you know what I mean.
As you say that, I'd see that DB.
Sorry, little buddy. She pats his head.
Purrs.
To the stage.
Yeah. And
Purrs.
Naname, do you want to make a quick you want to make a quick perception check?
Yes. Always. I always want to make perception checks.
Got you, Mason. Huh?
As you're sort of walking by, you hear the subtle footsteps of a bear.
Yeah, I do. And I was gonna go, oh wow, suddenly I really need to get to the stage. And she'll like she'll kinda like, you know, all's fair in love and war, and she just fucking books it.
Yeah.
With that, James is gonna look around.
As you sort of look around, you see like a blur, you see Fair rushing by you guys.
James
Also,
is gonna try
as-
grappling her
Uh-oh.
Okay.
just for fun.
Okay. Roll an athletics check. As you run by, you sort of grab hold of her.
She's grabbing by is kind of the intention.
You sort of grab hold of her as
Fucking clothesline.
as it is near the end of the night. Shadows are starting to form as she teleports out of your grasp.
Sound of a whip.
Well, that's cheating.
What
But now
just happened?
all of you
Uh,
Fair is chasing
Naname,
Mud as he can.
I want you to make an acrobatics check as she teleported about 30 feet towards you.
oh,
Oh, as she goes out from your shadow, you jump at the last moment, barely getting missed by her as you continue running away.
I like the idea that the party can see all this like all these dynamic moves going on and just like what the hell?
Mm-hmm. As
Amazing. There's a crowd at the stage, yeah?
yeah.
Cool. I'm hiding in them.
Mm-hmm. Make a stealth check.
Oh, Mister, this
I'm
is so
hiding
good.
in them.
Hiding in them, cloak,
Ah.
like hood. She like dips under like a Goliath or something, like flips her hood up, and then like, thank you, and she'll like go shuffle in with like a different group of people, just hands in her pocket.
Mm-hmm. You find a group that sort of looks shady. They all have their hoods up, and they're just like so, hello there.
Hello.
Are you hiding from your pet?
Yes.
Yeah.
Several Kenobi.
As they sort of like look around, are you hiding from your parents too?
Something like that.
Okay.
Cool.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah. I don't have
Rob-
DP on me.
I'm Robert from the Runaways.
Oh my god.
Nice to meet you. Noname, the other ones.
Hey!
Nice.
This is DB, also the other ones.
He nods.
You see this parrot appear on his shoulder. This is this is Jiggle, from the Runaways.
Good to hear. Good to hear.
DB waves.
Yeah.
The parrot waves.
That bird just say squawk.
She's another lady says, "Hello, I'm Violet from the Runaways." And then she spells it, and as she spells it, it spells violent.
Yeah, I knew you'd say it. You're like, and she spells it. I was like,
Tyler, you son of a bitch.
Nice to meet you, Violet.
Nice to meet you too. As she sort of shakes your hand, and
As I just befriend this entire other group of people.
yeah,
This
and
is
my
how
party
Name leaves
now.
the party.
They're my party
You
now.
guys wanna go on an adventure?
you see this guy. He has a sort of that one-sided mohawk covering one of his eyes,
Oh my god.
and he says, "I'm Hellraiser. Nice to meet you."
It's lovely to meet you too, Hellraiser.
Yeah. Okay.
She just shoves DB back in, like, under the poncho.
Yeah. As the rest of the party arrives in the crowd, not really knowing where Noname is. If you guys want to try to find her, you can. If Noname you want to find,
Yeah.
go for it.
You gotta find them purple boots.
Look at
Check the
Dark
feet, check the feet.
24.
Not made it. Oh,
Oh!
as Corvo, you sort of walk in and you see you go and like looking around as you just close your eyes and then you look through DB's eyes as DB sort of peeks out of Noname's cloak as you sort of like look up and see Noname and you sort of triangulate your location.
Yeah. Being able to figure out where she is, he's satisfied with that.
Hmm.
And doesn't go see her. He's just like, I know.
I mean, you're running away from someone.
Yeah, and
Corvo,
Yeah.
I cannot seem to see her.
I think that's the intention.
She is doing quite well. I can usually see her.
Right
very
there,
good at what
isn't
she
she?
does.
James points like not where Noname is.
One will shake his head. No, I do not think that is Name.
You sure? I see the vibrant hair, the scar on one eye, the constant look of disappointment on her face.
That's the look of disappointment. Oh, it's a cardboard cutout.
No,
the
that-
niece of the next lord.
That'd
As
be
you're
so
sort of-
funny.
as you're pointing towards mud with green hair, a scar over their eye, and
Looks real disappointed.
mhm.
I think that might be fun.
What's? It hasn't rained recently, though.
You seem to misunderstand.
As you guys are sort of waiting, the crowd actually starts to quiet down, and the runaway sort of like nod your shoulder and just like, "Hey, ooh, it's about to start."
Oh yes.
As you see Meltan walk upon stage with Fluff.
Do they look okay?
Yeah, they look perfectly fine.
Okay.
As Melton walks out, DB shoots up. We can talk again, lady. It's me.
Naname grabs him, puts him back, pulls it back down, like puts him under
No,
her
no,
poncho,
no.
and sticks DB's head out like through the neck hole, so that they're both wearing the poncho.
Hmm. As the crowd is quieted down. Well, thank you all for your lovely time. now to introduce the last member of the Lord, as and as she sort of gestures towards one direction, as everyone's sort of looking around. It's gotten dark. The lights are sort of out, and as everyone's sort of quiet down, a slow murmur starts to appear as two lights appear here from the sides, as Ventarico appears out of the darkness.
Yeah!
Greetings, wonderful people of Terra. I'm your lord, Ventarico. Oh. Can we get a fine farewell for our Lord of Alchemy, Meltan, and her
Wait, don't
left
leave me!
hand,
Don't leave me!
and her left hand, Fluff. As everyone starts to give a bit of a round of applause as Meltan does a curtsy, and Fluff also sort of bows. Meltan holds a bottle into her hand as she throws it on the ground, and a mist starts to form around them. As
God,
no,
she just ninja smoked.
yeah, as the mist rises up, Naname and Yugovin, you actually see a bit of a shift in the mist as some of it going towards Ventarico's direction sort of bursts out
Ah,
as as the mist disappears. Meltan is gone. Now, welcome to the last couple hours of the Firefly Festival. We have a couple more events for you to gain some points. First event, first off, we have the fighting competition. Fighters that have gone through the hammer, or the arm wrestling, will now go and find setups for a quick duel. 3 hits and you are able to fight the next opponent. After 3 rounds, the last 2 competitors should be left, and they will have a duel to the unconscious. We will be giving them wooden swords so they do not execute themselves.
Not each other, just themselves.
his accent slips.
They will not execute themselves.
Those after that, those who have brought their mounts, this will sort of be throughout the competition. The fighting competition will be throughout the competition. Those who brought their mounts can enter a race at the first main competition. Winner of the competition will get 30 points. I realize his voice is sort of going in and out, but we'll go with it.
It's good.
Uh,
It's good.
Fantastic. There we go. Next up, the first off in the archery competition. Winner is minus the next highest competitor. Then after that, it is the piping competition. The pies are from the winner of the pie making competition. Fair from the Shadow Squad. Winner is whoever can eat the most pie, 2 points per pie. And after all of that, everyone can try to eat. The winner can try to eat more pies to get more points, but you lose your meal, you lose your points. And the last game is a family favorite, as he pulls out a scroll from his side pouch and a diamond. As he tosses the scroll, it lands in the center of this large opening. As he tosses the scroll, sort of rolls out. As he throws the diamond, landing within the scroll, and the diamond enters, giving a wave towards the scroll, and then after that, the waves start to go into the ground around it. As the scroll turns to ashes, a large building erupts from the back of the ground, and for those who have seen it, and Noname, you may have a bit of you may be choked up a bit from this, as you see a smaller version of the Hollydoe Manor.
Oh!
Uh,
A good game of hide and seek. Points are how long you can hide for. 1 point per minute, and 50 points for the winner. So, let's get to the end game. I will be happy to happy to give the crown of brilliance to the winner at the end. The high score right now, as he pulls out a piece of paper, is from the other ones with 115 points, 0.1. As a
Point
0.5. 0.5.
I'll shout at him.
What kind of our portable places?
Other one, may you come to the stage.
We will
No, now we
proceed
will.
towards the stage.
We'll give a salute to her new friends, and she will head to the stage and meet the other ones up there.
As the runaways are like, oh my god.
No, that way she's like, I'm gonna go meet the Lord. Just trying like
Walks up.
pretending to be super excited, even though she is super excited, but different kind of excited.
Mhm.
She'll flip down her hood when she sees the other ones.
Wow.
Accident.
Dude,
foreshadowing.
so well.
As we hit the stage, James casts Daylight.
As
Get him.
as everyone gets upon stage, we have James, we have Noname, we have Yugovin, and we have Corvo.
Hello.
We also have somebody listed as Berry, but I do not see them at the moment.
She went home early.
She went home early.
A
There we
replacement is the cat with wings.
Okay.
He smiled.
Next one up is the Shadow Squad, as
I'm
with
scared.
98 points. As as you sort of look out, like prepared for the Shadow Squad to appear. First off, you see the shadowy hound approach onto the stage, as a shadowy hound disappears and Mushy appears on the stage, breathing out his shadowy breath, as from the darkness, Fair appears.
We're just
Sort of turning or sort of doing a turnaround with two Fairs appear, as one of them turns into Tep, as from a bit of a curtain to the side, you see Helen sort of walk out. Seeming to be
walk
there for a while. Yep, they sort of walk out and join their crew as they all strike a pose. As Temp and Fair sort of look at Noname, sort of giving a wink.
I'm gonna
Noname
lean
will
over.
wink
James
back.
James is gonna lean over to Noname and go, "Are they always this gaudy?"
They're always this extra.
As
the pose is gaudy.
yeah, and they sort of leave the poses. And the next one with and in third place we have it is sorry, I said all of their names. I forgot to say it as Ventarica. We have Fer, we have Helen, we have Temp, and we have Mushy. And the last but not least, well, I guess last in the grand scheme of things, the Killer Shuffle with 38 points.
38.
As
Y'all
They
we're
killed this
demolishing this.
competition.
Remember, we got the 50-point one-time only reward.
And then we've either been at the top or the Shadow Squad has been at the top, so we really haven't let anyone else get points.
Yeah, we've been kind of like Going hard.
Storming the place.
Yeah.
The fact
As-
that we're only like 20 points ahead of them is impressive to the Shadow Squad alone.
Yeah.
Concur.
As you see, 4 different individuals show up. You see the masked individual show up with the red scarred mask with the 2 glowing eyes. One silver, one red. What? Not red, orange. The next one up is
My gaydar is going on.
Max wearing a sort of longsword on the side and a little and sort of a more of a kimono-esque outfit. Next one that comes up is Hope. You see that she has a violin on her back and a bit more of a showier outfit.
I want to wave at them.
And they sort of wave back. And the last one, you see a high elf appear, and they're wearing she's wearing a lovely sort of sequins dress with a long sword towards the side. As this is the Killer Shuffle, as they sort of also strike a pose. We have Hush as the masked individual sort of does a bow. We have Max. Max does a bow. Hope and Jexy. So,
And what?
Jexy.
Okay. I heard Jackfish. I was like,
So, you guys, all of you are still with the amount of points that are still available. You still have a bit of a competition left. So, let's get down to the competition. As he snaps his fingers, the 2 lights go out. He disappears, and also all the Shadow Squad.
I am on high alert. I am listening real tight for fair.
You also hear Noname, probably most of the party because you guys were the closest to Ventarico, as he says, "I'll try to meet you in a more private area."
Of course.
As you can assume that he disappeared and walked away.
Yep.
You probably actually heard a bit of a
Blew off.
As
Yeah.
do hers.
as everyone sort of like doing a bit of commotion is starting to stir as a light pops on and the Shadow Squad is right next to you guys, as also the Killer Shuffle is next to you, as
Where are you people
As-
keep popping up from?
well, the Killer Shuffle
I'm
just sort of
scared.
walked over. You guys are terrifying. We walked.
Yeah.
Noname will hold her hand out to shake everyone's hand and jokingly shake everyone in the Shadow Squad's hand except for Fair. She'll skip her.
Bear sort of gives a bit of a
Ah.
bit of a crooked smile well, seems like we have a bit of a competition to go through. From
Have brown hair.
Hope, from the Killer Shuffle.
We do indeed.
Currently, is the crowd like all eyes on us right now, like those on us on the stage?
Some of them are just sort of walking away.
Okay, so it's more. It's like,
Yeah.
so out of curiosity,
There's some people
what's-
that are sort of like getting a bit of a move on, seeming to be like, okay, these guys are the head honchos. Let's get some points.
Yeah. Oh fuck!
out of
I look
curiosity-
over at the motherfuckers in the
The
out of
runaways.
That'd be a
curiosity,
good
who
team
has
name.
taken part in the duel?
fuckers.
The motherfucker.
What did you say, James?
Out of
That'd be
curiosity-
Maestro's vote for our name.
Oh my god. Felipe, one more time.
Out of curiosity, who has taken part in the duel? He says to both the other two.
Roll comment.
Temp says, we're not really proficient. We're not really the group that is known for our strength.
Aye.
We are more tactical than anything else.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's fair. Just want to double check, see if there's any competition, if I have to worry about it.
Noname's gonna sign weaklings to them.
Death comes swiftly to them.
Well, that's just rude. As Mush talks up. as the people from the Killer Shuffle sort of give like a weird eyebrow. As
From you?
as they're talking, Jexy goes like, "Well, we have our team leader Hush joining." As Hush looks over towards you,
You swordsman?
does a nod.
Look forward to it then.
The strong silent type.
Yeah. As you are
At least
sort
the
of looking,
shiny silent type.
as you're sort of looking at him, it's like he's looking through you. As he sort of puts out a hand.
Just looking at the corn dog station.
She
behind you.
will shake his hand.
As you shake his hand, he continues looking at James.
Well, that's rude. Normally have eye contact with the person you're shaking the hand with.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and this is DP.
DP still in your poncho.
Yeah, I imagine his head is still like underneath her chin.
Yeah.
After a second of you sort of shaking his hand, he sort of looks down towards you
Hello.
and sort of grasps your hand with a strong grip.
Ow.
For some reason I was just expecting it grasps your face, and I was like,
Wham!
He's a face eater!
Noname, one thing to note,
You're
him
back.
shaking your hand is actually a little bit uncomfortable. There's a bit of somewhat of disdain in his shake.
Ow. Nice
As,
to meet you.
as he lets go. As he looks towards James again, reaching out his hand.
Can I insight this motherfucker?
Sure.
can I also insight? I want to watch the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just suspicious. I'm not gonna insight.
Do you shake his hand?
I'm gonna wait a second.
Noname, it seems like he's trying to gain a bit of, pretty much test to see how strong James is. And it seems that something about you he really doesn't like.
Yeah. Okay. And goes, well, it was lovely meeting you all. We're gonna go check out the new games, and she's gonna loop her arms around the two people next to her, and she's gonna walk off the stage, James being one of them, before he gets a chance to shake his hand.
Nice.
See y'all at the
Guess we'll have
finals.
to- guess we're gonna see who's stronger on the battlefield then. This James is gonna
Don't
just
worry
kind of
about him.
casually twist and go.
You see Jexy saying, "Oh, don't worry about him. He's not a very big talker."
Lovely
But,
meeting you all.
But I hope to see you fighting soon, James.
Yeah, look forward to it.
This hide and seek thing.
I'd like to attempt hiding and seeking.
I would like to propose. I would like to ask if it's a bit, since it's kind of cheating, if the Shadow Squad gets to partake, since the environment that it's gonna is. The environment's gonna be based
Listen, if I
around the
get to
house of
compete, so do they.
Yeah, but they're openly
I'm
associated
back.
with the matter. You're not.
I'm back.
We can
No.
we can bring it out here. We can kind of cheat it a bit.
No, I don't want to cheat them. Besides, if it's my uncle looking or somebody as good at looking at my uncle, they'll be fine.
Someone good at looking at your uncle.
As
Tyson's not here.
I was about
As
to make that
my
joke, but I couldn't. As your uncle. Okay, that's fair.
So, what do you guys do?
is the hide
We're
and
doing
seek
right
thing-
now.
Is the hide and seek thing all the time?
The hide and seek thing is at the end, but
Okay.
it seems like you're able to enter into the manor if you wish.
Now I'll wait. I don't want to cry right now. Doesn't want to get homesick right now, so she's like, let's do anything else. What was the next event?
The next event is the horse race. Well,
What's
it's,
that
he
one?
just said mount race.
Yeah. Hey James.
Yeah, I heard.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
You also know that your uncle said that he's going to try to find a place to talk.
Yep.
When we pulled into the shadow dimension, there we will be safe.
Yeah. She's gonna give James the leads and stuff, and she'll say, "Why don't you go get it? I'm gonna go hide in an alley for no reason."
Well, then you, for no reason, go hide in an alley honestly. Have fun with the conversation with absolutely no one.
Thank you kindly. And she will walk off to go find.
And James will go get the horses.
Corvo, I do not think there will be no one in the alley. However, I do think we do need the horses.
I concur. Want to go get the horses now?
Let's go, lads. This one, I think she needs private.
I'm waiting in a dark alley.
Yeah. Well,
DB
as you
still
sort of,
with you under your chin.
Oh yeah. She pauses like halfway through. She's like, "Hold on," and she'll like remove DB from her poncho and hold her out towards Corvo. Hold him out towards Corvo.
He'll grab DB. All right, let's go.
Thank you.
So,
No, it is warm under there.
so yeah, just out of my own knowledge, is DB just going to stick with you, or?
Yeah. No. He's gonna go look for the pie eating competition.
Mhm.
Oh dear.
Well, that's an option.
So yeah, Noname, as you sort of wander through, you start to turn down an alley. As in one of those dark alleys, you see a tall tiefling with two bows upon his back, with leather armor, two horns, and wings.
I don't like how you describe that.
It looks like your uncle, yeah.
Okay.
I don't like the fact that each bow has leather armor, two horns, and wings.
I don't like that you described him. I'm gonna walk up on.
I don't like him.
over top of him. I want to do the thing that he does to him.
Mm-hmm.
You mean what he
So,
does
yeah.
to you?
No, the thing he does to everybody, to him.
Oh, okay. Sorry,
Just
I thought it was
the-
just
up
the
here.
thing he does to himself is how that sounded.
So as you're sort of walking, you walk across the wall, sneaking up upon him. As you get closer to him,
I'm also very aware that this is probably Tep.
as
Maddie
you,
is. No, it's not.
as you walk across the wall, your boot slips as you fall upon the ground.
It slips?
That's weird.
Mm-hmm. As
Oh.
Oh,
the
no.
individual turns around. As they look like your uncle, but as they talk, you can tell that the voice is not the same as your uncle.
Oh,
Wrong.
Hello there. What are you doing here?
She's gonna squint.
As you sort of make a perception check.
oh no. Kenobi.
So, as you squint towards him, first thing that catches your eye is that you're within a dark alley. And
Yeah,
you're
that's why Maddie was concerned that you described him.
And after a couple seconds of your sort of squinting at him, somebody walks by with a torch, seeming to be a human gentleman, as a bit of light presses by, as you see that instead of the reddish hues of his skin, they're orangish, unable to be seen by your dark vision, giving a grayish tone.
She'll like stand up, brush herself off. Sorry, thought you were somebody else. She will turn around and leave, keeping a tight ear
Mhm.
If he
As- As you sort of leave, he keeps an eye on you, watching you leave. As he turns around and seems to be, from your high passive insight, you can tell that it seems that he's waiting for somebody.
neat, I am gonna just lean against the building, like just around the corner, lean against it, and I'm gonna just keep my ear on him for a second, because he looks very much like Ventara Kelly, yeah.
Is he wearing the same clothing?
With Evan, identical,
Identical. Okay,
I-
neat.
identical except for orange,
Just gonna lean against.
invisible within darkness.
Yep, it's not him, but it looks a lot like him. So Nona's just gonna lean against the wall, and just listen to it just like for a couple minutes, see if he moves or if he's still waiting there.
Uh, as a make a perception check. Okay, give me a second. I'm looking at grabbing something else real quick. They're lacking. As you're sort of waiting, uh, uh, you're sort of trying to like listen in, and you don't really hear anything from him. As you get a message from your sending stone. Noname, do you happen to, could you give me your location? I can't find you.
Noname will pull out her sending stone. Beautiful, amazing, and she will give the best description she can of the area around her.
Mm-hmm.
Next to the weird orange dude.
Yeah,
Right?
next to the weird guy that looks exactly like you. That's strange, right?
Crazy, right?
Oh, I didn't tell you
as
about
you-
my twin brother.
as
And Tara killed just
as you as you're waiting for your uncle, he eventually goes like, "So, did you miss me?" As he sort of lights up, and
Yes, are there people around?
not that you can see. You want to make a quick perception check on
Yes.
as as you are as you're sort of looking around, you sort of peek over to the side, and you see just from the a little bit of a corner, you see the orange version of him leaving with somebody.
Interesting. As soon as as they are gone, she's just gonna like back step up the wall, just jump at Ventara, give him a tight hug.
You run up the wall and you just yeet yourself at him
Yeah.
as he sort of holds tight to you and it's just like, "Hey, so how's my bonehead head of a niece?"
Rude, first of all.
She
And probably very boneheaded still. I'm doing good. I'm sure you've noticed, but we are the top team. Not to brag.
Nothing less of my favorite niece.
She just like
Oh, whoops.
she moves. She basically climbs up to sit on his shoulder
Yeah,
or like on his arm, wherever he like
mhm,
holds out for her to sit on, so she can like be face to face.
mhm.
He's big.
He sort of has his arms out to where you can sort of sit and like look at him.
Perfect. I'm gonna do that.
Mm-hmm.
She like brushes off her shoulder. Yeah, it's no big deal.
So what type of shenanigans have you been in since your sudden leave?
It's my sudden departure, and I am sorry about that. I did not think I would be gone for this long, but I am actually having a lot of fun, and I had ups and
Well-
downs, but
No one's been hurting you, right?
just like it pauses on her screen. You see like the fucking slideshow of bullshit. know?
Well, if anyone does do anything, you know who to contact.
I do.
Good Palugovan.
I shall fix this. Shocking grass.
I was citing you a robot friend. It's not Ugoven, it's New Goven. It's like Ugoven, but new.
He's cleaner.
It just
Yeah, his censorship is really good.
He's running on the new iOS.
shade of blue.
Yeah, he's a little bit broken. He can only speak in rap verses.
I hate that. Thanks.
Are you telling me he spits bars?
Terrible. Terrible. Very bad.
So, do you think you're...
Shocking grass for ass and turning into ash.
Reach to the grass.
You'll be thinking of the past.
So, do you think that so do you think that you'll be coming out on top?
Probably. Shadow Squad's, kind of kicking it into high gear.
Yes,
But,
yes. Don't worry, I told them to not go easy on you.
Good. Fair's really not been going easy on me at all.
Oh yes, I found them before I found you. She's
Makes sense.
mm-hmm. At some point I may try, if you want, I can try to help you in the endeavor.
I might need the help. It's getting dark and well.
What is in Uncle for?
So they'll basically make small talk for a bit until she realizes that the race is like, all right, that thing's starting.
Mhm.
She'll fill him in on stuff and give him the shoes and and then the pants and tell them they're for Markman.
And she sort of talk about Markman, and she's like, yeah, I should. There's an event coming up. I should be able to get it to him.
Is he not at home?
No, he's sort of been away for a bit.
Huh.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no matter the case, I hope he's around next time I come around.
Hopefully, yeah.
I miss the kind of miss it. Don't let him hear me say this, and do not tell him I said this, but I kind of miss the lectures.
Could you say that again?
No.
Holds out messaging orb.
Yeah.
Can you say this closer to the microphone, please?
Could you say this closer to the sending zone?
Yes. Exactly.
Can you confirm that you are in fact guilty of murder?
I have illegal narcotics.
What?
Yes, hopefully hopefully that you can talk to him at some point. But look at you. Seems like you're trying to steal my style even more and more.
Yeah. This time the cloak was not my idea. This time. I know I have one at home that looks very similar, but
Oh, one sec. As he snaps his fingers, he waits a minute and is like, I may have a gift for you. For you gave me a gift, I can give you a gift.
oh.
As after a couple of seconds, you see him sort of reach back and and you see a sort of a hand appear in the shadows as he hands you a black cloak. He's like,
Here.
you should probably attune to that at some point.
Ooh.
Yes, your brother It's something of your brother's, but you may enjoy it.
She like hugs it. She's like, yes, stuff from home. Comfort.
Otherwise known as home stuff.
Mhm. But yeah,
She doesn't really
Oh.
care about what it does right now. She's like, home.
yes, and I also told the fair that you probably want one of those cherry pies before the competition.
I thought it was funny that one of them was making cherry pie, and then I heard it was her. I was like,
Ventorica sort of leans down and goes like, it's the one that she tries her best at. She has been wanting to try to make a pie for you, but she's always been very shy about it.
aw, that's so cute. I'm gonna give her a big hug next time I see her.
I think she would have enjoyed that.
Yes, because she gets to take it back.
It just starts as like the like patting each other on the back.
Yeah. They look really angry while hugging each other, like, are you okay?
Yes!
Aggressively giving backpacks.
Yeah.
Backpacks.
I love you so fucking much.
Yeah.
And he also one more thing before he before you go like, oh, it's time for me to skedaddle. Is I don't really have that much information on Hush, but something's off about him.
I could tell he was given a tight squeeze, and she kind of like clenches her hand and like opens it up, like it still hurts. I don't really like the way he was looking at James. Oh, before I go, quick thing. There's a person here that looks exactly like you, but is orange.
Oh yeah, by the way, we found your doppelganger.
Mhm.
Side note.
Is that on purpose?
No,
Okay.
I don't know who that is.
It's like spot on, other than the color.
Do you know what he was doing?
He was waiting for somebody last I saw. And she's gonna like lean around to show him where the guy was standing. He was there, he was waiting, and then I saw him walk off with somebody else. I didn't see the other person, but I know they walked around the corner that way.
Well, I guess keep an eye out for them.
I plan
Ah.
on it.
Yeah, you know what they say. The weird ones come out that night.
I mean,
Oh, is that what their group name is?
just saying, it's definitely weird to see my uncle in the dark.
Well, yeah, that would be very strange.
It was yeah. Jokes aside, it was very unnerving.
Yeah, like I'm fairly fine at picking up my guards, but man, seeing like if I could like actually see all my guards around the inside,
like-
that's
Weird. Yeah.
yeah.
But watch yourself. I know you are very capable of handling yourself.
Yes, you don't need to worry about me. And if anything happens to you, you know how to contact.
Absolutely. And she's gonna give him one more tight hug.
Yeah, he gives you a tight hug, and he also says, "I wish I could. I know you already have it, so I guess I have to eat all these cannonballs by myself."
Just
Oh
saying.
man, huh? Is there something you have to say?
No, it's fine. I got lots of them, but she's gonna like try and nab one out of his hand.
You go for the reach and you grab the one, and then you feel something in your hand as you sort of look down, as you notice that you have a very large bag of cannonballs in your hand.
Yes.
As you look up and you just hear your uncle. See you around.
Bye, Uncle Venti. And she'll like hold the bag to her chest with the cloak, and then she'll like
Good riddance.
look. Corvo. She'll like look at the shadow where she saw the hand come out, and she's like, "Hey, Paul," and turns around and leaves.
Yeah, Noname.
And she will go find the rest of the party with
Yeah.
with the horses.
Actually, no, not me. You probably would have. You probably noticed how where your uncle is because you notice his shadow is following him.
Yeah.
Walking down the street, just doing his thing.
Doing his thing.
Sort of going from dark shadow to dark shadow, so people don't go like, "Huh, what's that thing?"
Yeah. She'll like wave.
Kermit
and
the
then
Frog
she'll,
here.
Yeah, and then she's gonna go.
Frog here.
She's gonna. While she's walking to find the rest of them, she's gonna take a look at this cloak that she was just given.
Yeah. It's a nice cloak. From the design, it looks very simple. But there's not really any insignias or anything on it. But you're just look at it. You feel like you can attune to it too. You sense a slight magical aura.
I'll do that later, and she puts it in her bag.
Okay. And so we'll pop over to the other crew. As you guys are going to collect the horses, one thing that James, you notice is that there is one of the dueling stands. And there is there's a halfling fella just sort of with a long goatee, just sort of going down, and it looks like he's waiting for somebody, and one of the jesters goes like, "Oh, you're James from the other ones, right?
Yeah, that's me.
Do you wish to compete against Monroe from the Poison Beetle?"
I guess. Out of curiosity, how do the rules work again for this one?
So for right now, for the first section of this competition, you just need to first 1 through 3 hits will move on to the next. We'll be able to fight another opponent, and then at the end, you will be able to fight the last one standing.
So like, there's two. You get 2 rounds. You do one fight, then you do another fight, and then the last one's the last competition.
You go. So pretty much, you go against him. If you win, you can fight another opponent. Well, he has to go off. As he sort of goes like, "Hey, I can beat him, no problem." Then after that, you have another opponent, and then the last opponent, you do an actual fight until unconsciousness.
Okay,
This
for the
one
last
just-
one, do they happen consecutively? Is there any gap between them?
There is a bit of a gap. This is like the arm wrestling and the bell hit. It's sort of whenever you show up, you find a competition, and then you go after it.
And when's the last tournament? When's the last fight?
The last one is around. It's near the end of the fight. It's right before. It's right before the
Is it today?
hide and seek. Yes.
God. Okay.
So you should probably think smart about how you do all this stuff.
Yeah, no, I just think it's kind of silly pushing people through an entire day of festivities and then having a duel to actual when everyone's exhausted. Because my God, I'm tired. Yeah, I'm good.
Well, it is a strength based one. Strength slash pretty much see how well you are in general. But do you wish to fight? Oh,
Yeah, might as well, I guess.
okay. Don't worry, I got this. As the gnome sort of cracks his knuckles, he has a +5 to his hits. So first 1 to 3 is the winner. So
Using just basic
attacks, yeah.
yeah,
They
I'm just
hand
gonna-
you both wooden swords.
Yeah, we just get it clicked up.
Mhm.
Longsword.
So like I said, he had a +5. So He gets the first hit on you
Alright.
as you're sort of calculating the rules. Like next hits.
Misses.
Like I said, this is more of a. Oh, actually, never mind. Yeah, you're right. You also roll for your hit.
Oof.
Also misses. You guys sort of go after
the
you both hit each other. You both sort of hit each other's blades and slide under it.
No.
Next one. As you sort of knock him in the head with the next one, and let's see if this is the last one. Oh, as you go in for the last hit, they both, as both of your swords slide in, you both hit each other at the same time, meaning that you win since you got one extra hit on him.
Nice try. Good shots.
Well, good job. As he sort of walks away, it looks like some of his teammates are sort of like, "Don't worry, you tried your best." As he sort of was like, you don't need to console me." Yeah.
Is that another one I can get it over with now, or do I have to wait till later?
If you want to try to wait until we find one, or go around and find another stand.
We'll walk around. Is there anyone around plan on doing the duel now, or otherwise I'm gonna get going.
You see,
responds like quickly then.
Yeah.
Just
After
get
a
the
minute,
race
there's a guy that goes up and it's just like, a lady pops up and it's just like, "Oh, are you part of the duel?"
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm Scarlet. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I assume you're. Did you want to go for the duel?
Yes.
Okay. Sword up.
This one has a +7.
Okay. Yeah. Damn.
As no, as she hits your wrist, sort of knocking the blade out of the side. So she's just like, "Hey, well, come on, let's go for the next round."
Okay. Go for an attack.
As you sort of do the same exact thing to her, as she sort of looks up and. Okay, no line back as the next round happens. You have a what armor class again, right?
She is.
19? Okay. As you both hit each other. This one. Ooh. And you get the last hit on her as she's like, "Oh man. Well, hope to see you in the final competition. It'd be
Yeah.
suck if I lost again, not against the winner."
Yeah. I got a pretty good shot here, I think.
Well, see you around.
Yeah. Guess that's that. I hand the guy the sword. Peace.
Well, see you around. There's still one more person that you'll have to fight before the end, but have a good time, and with the festivals until then.
Okay. Peace.
Peace. So yeah, you guys go down.
Wait. So,
Anything that you guys?
out of curiosity, so there's still one more person I have to duel.
Yeah, before you get to the final duel.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess I was thinking we had the horse race, which was happening soon.
Like I said,
The mount
it's
race.
yeah. Well, no, not the mountain race bar. The duel is sort of that happens to the side, with the final duel happening as more of a big event.
Yeah.
As you guys go out and collect your mounts.
Corvo's participating. Corvo will ride, you go.
I will sprint.
And then just say mount, so.
If the mount can teleport.
So you go to ride Corvo.
dimension. Yeah, technically. Like, is that illegal?
You can assume. You'd have
It's
to
completely
ask.
allowed. Everyone
Like,
just thinks you're gay.
If the competition is a mount, and the mounts are allowed to use any capability they have, they might have to amend the rules from now on, but I don't think it's against the rules just yet, unless we see it.
It's like a gnome riding a blink dog.
It's not against the rules yet.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I will state, a mounted D&D is creatures with 4 legs. So
This is in
Get on all
game.
fours, motherfucker.
A creature with 4 legs. A gnome could ride a peacock. Fuck you. Not a peacock.
A
A
velociraptor.
cassowary.
Like, you can ride a
cassowary.
velociraptor.
But
anyway, stop trying
as they're
to
walking,
stop trying to argue with like
Yeah.
We're
Cheating.
having fun with the rules.
yeah.
Corvo, was there mention of just like a fencing competition? Not like a sword duel, just fencing.
Not really. It seems that they may allow people to fence if they wish, but it's not really a competition.
Oh, fuck it. Does DB find the pie eating competition?
Roll a perception check. Not survival
Alright.
check for DB.
Alright, Deeps.
I think
do
it's almost the exact same. I think it's just a little less. Just a wisdom check.
They're exactly the same, except they're not.
Yeah.
Wow.
You are fucking lost.
Okay.
You got it. There's a lot of nat ones. It's
DB is scared.
Uh,
DB is scared.
actually, as you're bringing in your mounts, one of the jesters sort of points you in the direction of the racing ring. You see that DB sort of rushes towards you. There is a large amount of fear in his eyes.
All scared. That case. He's gonna be. Give me a second. I'm gonna try and help DB. Did I prepare that spell? Probably not.
Freak out.
No, I didn't. I had the virtual cast. So yeah, of course says, give me 10 minutes. I'm gonna figure out what happened with the DB. DB is like crawling on Corvo.
Mm-hmm. As
Corvo's gonna sit like 5 feet away from the group and try to talk to Deebs.
Group, do you just go on without a Corvo, or do you wait?
Lugovan would pause and turn back to see what was going on with Corvo and DB.
Okay. So, as you guys are waiting, Corvo, you just hear, "So there." I was searching for the pies, and when I was searching for the pies, I thought, oh, okay, I'll just follow my nose. As I had a bit of a cold, I couldn't smell a thing. As I was walking, and then I saw that one guy, the guy that Naname went to talk to, and as I was running up to him, I was just gone. I have no clue what happened to me. As I was running towards him, I just was gone. I have no clue what happened, and like it was probably like a couple seconds where I was just not existent.
My God.
And yeah, and he was just walking around with this other individual. Well, I assume it wasn't probably Noname. They had like their cloak up. I can't really get a good look at their face. But yeah,
I'll be sure to ask her. Can I take over for DB now?
Well, yeah. Did you want to try to explain what happened without knowing?
No, just DB would say something else.
What else?
Okay, so DB kind of. Oh yeah, I was talking to that mail hand lady, and she said she could talk to me. Like she said it to my face. As in she cast. No, she just talked to me. Oh, can you do that? I think we need to wrap this up. No, don't you dare wrap this up. And he's gonna go over to the group.
So yeah, you guys are trying.
Sorry.
I see this was incredibly
No,
unpopular.
you can talk to DB. Not DB. Corvo.
Corvo, is everything alright?
It appears that DB was trying to find the pie eating competition, and he ran into that man with the jewel I was trying to touch. And when he got near him, he disappeared completely.
No, he was. I should have explained more. He would have described it more as in Vintarico, not Pottermouth.
Oh,
Oh,
he found Vintarakel and someone hooded up who seemed to be Noname, he believes. And when getting close, he just disappeared for a few.
strange.
It is incredibly strange, and also, did Meltan talk to DB?
Yes, it appeared she could speak with DB.
Love how choppy that was.
I was about to say, with the mutant, and then I remembered Corvo told me not to.
Right.
So it's canon that you Govin would have done that.
The mutant. Right. Well, we'll just wait and I'll ask her when she gets here, but. Said he just disappeared, didn't get transported anywhere like me. Just gone.
That is strange, as if someone had captured him, moved him, or displaced him. He would still have memory of the fact. It is odd that he simply would not remember anything at the moment.
Well, see, we got the horses. So, should we just wait here for her, or do you want to look around?
I am not sure.
What are we waiting for?
Tempt. Oh. And they both turn.
Wait, are you? Ah!
I like to think that Noname is standing on the opposite end of where DB ran from.
No,
Like,
no,
not the same direction at all. Hello.
we were just talking about you.
Yes.
Talking about who?
Hi.
Right?
If I can ask, you were with were you with Vintarakel?
She's gonna like kind of like take a look around, make sure nobody's listening in. Yeah.
Right. Did you happen to see DB?
No, he's very loud. I'm pretty sure I would have seen him. We were just standing.
Ah!
And she's gonna point a direction that I assume DB does not recognize.
Yeah, it's in a different location than where DB ran from.
DB looks very confused.
Perhaps he's having troubles with his pursuing.
Maybe I came across someone that looked like a. Nah,
Why
it's
is he confused?
honestly.
He was looking for the pie eating competition because it appears he wants to participate, but he said that when he was trying to look for it, he ended up running into what he believed to be you or someone with a hood up, which I guess had a similar build to you, and Vintarakel. And when he got close to them, he suddenly disappeared, not transported like me, just gone for a few seconds or so, and ran back to me terrified.
She kind of pauses and like looks down at her shoes, and then at DB, and she's gonna kind of squat look him in the eyes and go, yes or no, did it feel like magic in the area was gone? Nod.
He would nod yes or no, Tyler. Fuck off.
Here's the thing. It's a weird thing.
He can nod.
Or
I
shrug.
would do it more. I was going to say it's more of a shrug.
Good enough. She kind of stands back up. There is actually somebody here that looks spot on to Ventura Kell, and I did see. I was spying while trying to. He walked off with somebody with a cloak. But it's not him. The hue's wrong. And she'll like tap her the left side of her face. It's they're orange, not red.
Puts a hand
And-
to his chin. Right.
And bigger problem with that, DB disappeared, but as I was sneaking up on him because I was gonna scare my uncle, or try to, didn't work, because first of all, I could see him in the dark. That's not a thing that happened. Second of all, my shoes, when I got close to him, slipped off the wall.
Slipped off the wall.
I just had no traction.
And you think there's something causing the magic to leave your items.
I'm wondering if, because he disappeared and my shoes just out of existence, you know?
You don't
I'm
know.
wondering if there's something preventing anything like that, which is concerning. But I don't know. I warned my uncle and Paul, and I hope they're keeping their eye out.
Right. Well.
His voice doesn't sound right either.
He then. You have a high enough insight. You see that from just holding his chin, you see it looks like he's like kind of like scratching his chin kind of frantically now.
Oh no. Are you the hand guy from My Hero Academia?
Uh, also, a big ol' warning from Uncle, there's something weird with Husk. Hush, not Husk.
The leader of the other team.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of picked that up, honestly.
He said he's looking into it more, but she kind of shrugs.
What kind of crazy person walks around fully cloaked with a mask on, not revealing their face?
You're very funny, James.
No, but seriously, something was up with him.
Oh, absolutely. I'd say, did you see the look on his face, but you couldn't see it.
Yeah.
He also
Her
never
expression
said a
has
word.
not changed.
Oh, we got the horses.
Yeah, we do.
Good night. She's gonna walk over to her horse. Give her horse a hug. Hop on top.
It barks.
Bark. This is not
So,
midnight.
you ready to go to the race so I can finally prove to you my horse is faster?
I'm embarrassed where I will make you eat your words.
Well,
Govan, can you come with
sucks
me?
then. Let's go.
Nods.
And away they go.
And now the same that was there at the beginning of the session are the same groups now.
So did you guys follow along, or are you just doing your own thing?
We broke up, it sounds like.
Well, yeah, he would follow behind them, but he wouldn't like go in with them while they are doing the thing. He's going to talk to you, Govan.
Okay. What do you do while you're talking to you, Govan?
I guess gotta take him aside. Just be like, okay, you Govan. How familiar are you with vampires?
I have recently come across new information. I did not know much beforehand, though.
Corvo will amuse you. And what would that be?
I cannot cannot say.
Excuse me?
I recently made a promise not to give out any extra information on this new vampire I've been told about.
It looks like something clicks for him, and he fucking raises a hand to his face. Did Naname tell you that?
She did.
Oh my god. Damn cakes. Alright.
I do
All
not
right.
see how vampires and cakes have anything to do with each other.
They're both sweet.
They both take your life from you. One's diabetes and one's fake.
Yeah, one's
Both are lies.
diabetes, the other one's vampires.
Both are lies.
So, yeah. Okay. So, regarding that, do you know of any disease or any kind of strange infection, magical or not, anything that seems to affect vampirism or vampires in any odd way?
He will stand and think for a moment before kind of like looking back towards you. I do not think so. My knowledge of vampires is not very extensive. I apologize.
This is not good.
What do you think is happening?
Kind of puts hands to chin. I'm not entirely sure. Are you asking of my suspicion, or are you also suspicious and looking for my theory?
I am asking for your theory. I did not know I needed to be suspicious until now.
I'll start from the top. All right. I communicated with Seistent. You don't know who they are.
I do not.
Seistent is an old friend of. He looks to our mine, an old friend of mine. Because no one else here remembers her.
DB! Don't forget about DB!
Fucking who cares about DB? So cries. Right.
The D
Um,
sound
they-
for cry.
And they're currently, well, they currently are a vampire living with vampires. And I talked to them some time ago, and they said that something was happening to the vampires that they were. It affected them, but. Issue!
Bless you.
Bless you! Fuck you. So. Yeah. It affected them, but they said they broke out of it. And it seems it might be affecting the rest of them. It affected their hand.
His head kind of tilts to one side. Do you think
He looks back up.
Lord Ventark
Um,
is sick?
Not in the traditional sense. So, your knowledge of the clarity in their mirrors, do you know if it affected, or in any circumstances, could affect anything besides those Eladrin clarity, excuse me?
No. From the information I have gathered, the clarity and the mirrored are specific to that species. I do not think this other Ventarakel is a mirrored, as they are.
I know,
very-
No, that's not what I meant. I'm not saying it's strictly mirrored, but it could be a similar phenomenon. Okay, see if you can find anything that fits these parameters. Something that can look near identically to someone else and can eliminate magic around them.
Tyler, can I do a history check for all the information I know and just see if that comes up?
Sure.
I'm gonna do a literal Google search on my own brain.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. You categorize information in your brain. Just bring in what's irrelevant at the time.
So,
15.
uh, you don't know of any creatures that you sort of heard tell of creatures that have somewhat of like a sight that removes magic and stuff like that, but they're not that common, and from the sounds of it, it was more of
It was
a
being looked
radius
at.
effect
Right. Okay.
than magical, and so yeah, you only know. That's the only thing you can really think of for that part with the history.
Okay. Then he will pause for a moment again and say, I only know of stories told of a creature who could cancel magic by sight. However, they needed direct line of sight, and I do not think they could take other people's forms.
A creature that is, I imagine, wouldn't be able to fit inside a human-sized disguise, so I think that's out of the question.
I'm sure.
You see, DB reaches up, smacks Corvo.
Everyone looks down at DB, then back up at Corvo.
And that when Corvo goes, I could make this a lot easier on myself.
How so?
I'm gonna call Sison again.
He will nods. He will nod. Do you speak it out loud when you say these things?
Yeah, he does.
Okay. Goblin will sit and listen.
I have my fingies ready to count.
Finky's are locked and loaded. Okay, so that's a good one. Poinkers. So yep, you see Corvo goes. He also has his hands ready. Hello, Sison. Please elaborate on the condition befalling the vampires. Tarkel seemed fine, but I hear of a doppelganger. Does this sound familiar to you?
Hi, Corvo. No, I don't know a doppelganger. I can't talk a lot right now. There's someone in my room. My hand is colder now. Heart stop.
Oh!
It's going great.
Corvo seems very freaked out. DB seems freaked out.
Goblin looks confused.
Immediately cast it again. Who's in your room? Are you okay? Tell me what's wrong with your hand. Is it Tomek? Tell me everything you can. I'll message again.
It's some lady I've been dreaming about. It's the cold lady, ice lady. I'm not sure how to describe her.
Would you describe
My
it like
hand
God?
is the mark. Heart stop.
Oh.
What was after how to describe her? I couldn't hear you over Mason.
Sorry.
My hand is the mark.
Sorry, Maddie, that was a little too late.
It's all good. Oh, she's cute.
What the fuck?
Corvo, you seem distressed.
Don't
I
say
think
it
it
like
sounded
that.
like you were smiling.
Argo.
She's too cold to be mad.
He does seem distressed.
I know.
You have. DB seems distressed. Okay, he would just you're sending again. I believe we encountered her earlier as Story, maybe Maestro's hunter. Please keep telling more. Be careful. Is everything okay aside from the hand now?
Other than the hand and lady, yeah, everything's fine. The vampire thing was a while ago now.
Word.
Dial tone.
I wish you guys could see me counting my fingers because I did just extend a finger for Wait, I'm still mad at you, right? Right? Hard stop.
Okay. Okay. His hands clench. He seems to be, breathing some. Okay. Then he then grabs DB off his shoulder and just kind of hugs him. Okay.
You're still
Okay.
breathing? That's a good start.
Right.
Gobin's just staring at you. He asked the question once.
Yeah.
Now he's just staring at you.
He'll look up as you're staring. You Govin.
You seem distressed. Is everything all right?
Not, I don't think so.
What has happened?
Currently, ow, on my cable, ow.
DB comes around with the piano wire.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
It seems that someone is currently stepping up to Systant, and she may not feel safe around them. I don't know, and something's wrong with her hand, and it's cold now. And right now, Vitarkil's here, and they're gone. So I don't know what's happening. Apparently, this is relevant to the vampire thing they told me about earlier, because now they say that was a long time ago, and they don't know anything about a doppelganger.
I will say, Systant sounded very chill the whole time. Pardon the
That's
pun.
fair.
I say, I wonder why she felt so chill. She always sounds chill. I don't know that.
Even when mad, she sounds chill. I'm mad at you, right?
I'm mad at you, right? Like she forgot.
Every time.
God, I love Systant.
Correct.
Perhaps we should let Ventaricum know if she is under his
that-
charge.
I don't see how he couldn't know. Oh my.
Perhaps she's not in danger.
Maybe, but if the description is right and my hypothesis is correct, I believe the one currently facing them is the ice story lady who we encountered. Say that they've been dreaming about them and that Greltmek is communicating them with them through their head. And I can't talk to them anymore right now because I have a few drained spell slots. I don't want to use all of them in case I do something else now. Especially need to find Ventarakel.
Okay, this is Mason. Do we know the Ice Lady, or are you just saying that? Because I can't remember the Ice Lady.
Yeah,
He's assuming that it's the same as
Yeah,
Story, the last mask person.
Oh, he's assuming
Yeah,
it's
that-
the
that-
last person.
Correct.
That's why Corvo said, if my hypothesis is correct, comma.
Okay. Okay. Indeed.
I like to think that they're just having the best time.
As these two having like a super like stressful conversations here, going by.
To be honest, I thought it was just going to be like a quick moment And then you were just like, oh, I want to contact Sison. And it's just like, oh man, I got to text Maddie
Let's go,
something
let's go, let's
fast.
go, let's go.
Yeah. I saw the Tyler is typing. I was like, type fast.
Right. Corv at this point would be like, if we do have to contact him, I believe it's only fair we let the others know the situation.
I agree. Since Naname has a sending stone to Ventarakel, we can contact him easily with her help.
That's true. I'm sorry, DB. Okay, let's loosen DB a little bit. Let's just wait, I suppose.
A little nod.
There.
As you guys are all, as you two are sort of getting ready to race, Naname, you see Mushy right up next to you. Hello there.
On.
He's on.
Not Quinro.
He's sort of on a shadowy pony.
Thought so. Hey, Mushy. How are you doing?
Be back.
Hello. How you doing?
I asked first.
Oh, that you did.
Hello.
But I'm doing fine.
Oh, that's good to hear.
A big toothy grin from his draconic maw. So how you doing?
I'm doing good. I am very excited to kick some ass in this race.
Ah,
Specifically his, and she'll point at James.
You wish.
I don't have to wish, it's fact.
Hasn't happened yet, so that's very incorrect in any case.
don't worry. Good old pony's going to get me through this race.
Looks like a fine horse. Well, fine pony.
They sort of
Not
just
bad.
have a sort of just happy smile. Sort of like the world's going on around him, but he's just living his best life.
He's just having a good time, you know? He's a good boy.
Well, hopefully we have a good race.
Absolutely. What am I rolling?
So these will be athletics, not athletics, animal handling checks.
Fuck.
Damn.
Yeah. This is why Mushy's doing it.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Where I thought it
No,
was
Mushy,
just-
not fair.
Out of curiosity, and this is entirely legitimate, because we have spent a long time with these particular horses. Would we have advantage, or would it be just straight?
It would mean that Mushy would also have advantage.
Okay.
And
That's
probably a
fine.
lot of.
I just don't want to. I just want to beat everyone else too.
Oh, whoops! I didn't mean to roll with advantage.
Eh,
It's just
15 first
15,
to the winner. Damn.
and then two other individuals. Fantu. One sec, it's blocking the numbers
So it's
from
a
me.
race between two people, race between...
Yeah, two people are tying, and Noname's coming out on first. As a bit of this track is a bit more of like an obstacle course. That's why it's more of a handle animal than anything else. Like there's a little like jump over ledges and stuff like that. Not ledges, track vaults things. But as you guys make a couple laps around, you eventually get near the end, and Mushy and a tabaxi lady on what looks to be an ostrich.
Amazing. Thank you for that visual.
And come up behind, and you go not you go you go running on the field. James and a dwarf riding on a can't remember what it. I'll put him on a horse. I can't remember what he was gonna ride. But yeah. So all of you,
Another
ahead.
larger dwarf.
hold on. But anyways, so it's just like, and we have a winner. Uh, you're from the other ones, right?
Correct.
Uh,
No, not me.
Noname. So with this you get 30 points.
Are the Shadow Squad in the crowd?
You can look out to see if thieves can see them.
Yep.
Okay, give me a second to mark down your points before I forget. So, you see Helen and Temp there as they're giving a bit of a yeah, woo, and sorry, everything. I realized that I closed her sheet without meaning. And as you are like, yeah, I did it, you feel a pat on your back saying, "Good job."
Hmm. I'm gonna just turn around and give her a hug.
She sort of like ducks out of the way. Make an acrobatics or athletics, depending on which one you want to choose. Oh, I realized
Damn,
that,
you rolled poorly.
Yeah,
realized
I
that,
know, right?
Damn, she rolled well.
as you go for the tug, she sort of flops down into the shadow and pops out the other end. And within your hand, she places a piece of pie, and plops back through the shadow and disappears.
I wanted a hug. Oh, ooh, pie. Thank you. She's gonna look at her shadow and say thank you. Thank you. As she's back through.
Yeah. Mushy walks up and says like, "Oh, good race."
Hey, good job. Hey, I miss this guy. She's gonna give Pony a gentle nose pat. And then give Mushy a hug. A one-armed hug because I've got pie now.
He accepts hug and returns hug. No. He doesn't have like a good tight grip. He's a bit weak in the arms.
Yeah.
You also have a bit of like a feel like you need to sneeze from like the mist coming off of him.
It was good. Good race. Good race.
Yeah, same here. I see that Fair got you a pie.
I'm very excited for this pie. It's cherry pie. It's my favorite.
Oh yeah, she always talked about how she wanted to give you a pie. She spent so many. I just from the shadows, Fair sort of like, oh sorry, we have to go away.
Bye, Fair. I love you. I'm gonna try and tap her.
Roll a tap. I'll say at advantage because she's focused on other thing at the moment.
What is that? Is that sleight of hand or acrobatic?
Yeah, sleight of hand or acrobatic.
Yes.
As she's enthralled in embarrassment, you sort of just tap her on the shoulder, and she's like, "Hey, you wanted that hug, right?"
Ah! And I'm gonna just hop up on Midnight and just away with my pie in hand.
James, you are left there with the two Shadow Squad members.
Any extra pie?
Hands you a piece of pie.
Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Hell yeah.
Jason's just gonna lead the way ahead. He's not gonna mount. He's just gonna.
Bye.
Thank you for the pie and nice race, I guess. Yeah.
Good job. As you see Farah and Mushy sort of talk to each other, a bit of red in her face, as it's just like, As you just hear a little bit of whisper stuff like, I told you, don't say that stuff around her.
It's Cinderella.
Sunday of pie.
I ate pie once.
I who?
Shut up.
So yeah,
Slur.
Pie probably would treat me good.
so yeah, do you two do anything before you meet up with the rest of the members, or?
Shocking smack.
I guess James will
Talking
catch up to
fast.
Noname if she slows down.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah. Nice race. Bit unfair for me, but
I don't know. I think you held your ground pretty good.
yeah, but it's more. Daybreak's trained for. He's trained for
For
prairie
daylight.
running. No, for daylight to begin with, but mostly trailing on prairies, straight lines. Chuck's more on speed, less obstacle courses. When I heard race, I honestly expected flat, not some quirky hops and stuff.
I thought so too, but you know,
Yeah,
she shrugs. Hey, you got a pie too.
yeah. Hopefully it's good.
I mean, it
Well-
won the competition, so.
Hmm.
I don't know. I pulls a fork out of nowhere and she just starts like going ham.
James just
Yeah,
biting
Tactical
into it.
knife. Or tactical.
He's not
pie.
using
Yeah.
cutlery, he's just biting into it.
Yeah.
It is probably one of the best pies you guys have had.
It's pretty good pie. Not as good I remember my mom's to be, but not bad.
Oh, you had a mom?
And now I resist
Govin.
the urge to say exactly that, because get out of my fucking head, Mason.
No, feel free. Say it. I dare you.
No, she's not going to.
No, say it. I dare you.
No.
God.
Say it. He dares you.
You go in and
He just
you go in and Koro, you walk upon the two eating pie.
Hey, y'all, you missed the race. You
And
missed
the
me
pie.
absolutely destroying James and also Pie.
we apologize.
She destroyed me because the race was unfair for my horse.
Get a better horse. No, I'm kidding.
She's gonna look at
Upgrade
James and
horse.
go, boo.
Am I wrong?
Sore loser.
Am I wrong?
I don't know, I've never ridden your horse.
We'll have another race another time, and that time I'll prove you.
I mean, to be fair, you've beat me at every single race
I
we've
just beat you
had
every single time, apparently.
up to this point, yeah. Let me
Yeah.
have this.
Okay. You beat me on this. Your horse is better at maneuvering obstacle courses. I'll give you that.
Yeah. Not exactly a lot
Right.
of long, straight, flat land in Hollywell.
Makes sense.
Easy to set up an obstacle course, though.
Yeah. He's gonna give David. We should probably get these guys back to the stables, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I got pie.
Right.
Mm.
Let's
If
do
I
that.
may.
Maybe I can finish up the sword
Please.
fighting thing.
Yeah. What?
What?
Sorry.
Something up?
James and Noname are like, pie.
Something up?
Yeah. Yeah. Roll. You don't need to roll. You fucking your insight's like a million.
James's insight isn't, but you kind of said please very aggressively, so he's instantly going.
Yeah.
Okay, something's up. What's going on?
Corvo
What's up?
worried.
What's
Right.
Corvo worried about?
He spoke to a friend, and it appears
You have
Go
friends?
Yugovin, please.
he looks at
Right. We can walk. We talk about this. You see that instead of having a hand to his chin, his hands are like clamped behind his back.
Morpheus.
Anderson.
You see the red pill, the blue pill. I can't take them because tap tap.
Anderson.
God.
Tap tap.
I take them both.
Sorry, did you mean I can't take them either?
Yes.
I just have two cans next to me.
Oh my God.
So yeah,
I put
so-
2 pieces of steel in here every once in a while.
Why would you steal from people? Like,
People make it easy. Here,
Oh, here we go. This is the sound I actually wanted.
Ooh, that's cool. That's not bad. on.
You have a slinky. Use that. Anyway, shall we continue?
Wait,
Yeah, please.
it's
So-
gonna
Sorry,
be
Corvo, you were saying. As she just like
Yeah.
pops a bite of pie in her mouth, pops a cherry in there.
Oh. Oh.
Cherry pie.
So, yeah, he'll say like, we can put them up while we can talk while we talk. So, I believe this concerns both of you, but mostly you, Naname.
Hmm.
I was talking to Seistent, and they alerted me to something happening to the something they say that something's happening to their hand. One of their hands is very cold and it's hard to use, and currently they are talking, they've been having dreams about the story lady, and they are currently talking to them as we speak, especially as I send it them, and that Grottomek is communicating with them mentally, and they've been having dreams about the lady, and that something's been happening to the vampires.
Any reason why your
What?
friend's been targeted?
Um,
D-
Me and Yukoven have figured that it would be wise to alert Ventarakel since he's here.
Kit, but, big question. Can you get, like, a cement thing that I should be saying to him? Because that was a lot of vague.
Say that currently, someone that we believe could be a threat to her is currently in her room.
There's someone in her
say-
room.
Yet someone's in her room currently. Something is wrong with one of her hands where it's cold and hard to use. And I suppose ask him what the vampire thing that happened was, and also that she's being talked to by Grottomek.
Corvo, did you ask why her hand was so cold?
It
Yeah.
would. It was. I wasn't thinking right. It was hard to just. Right now, I think it might be best since he can get there easier than we can. He can go
Do we
and
know
figure it out.
why? Do we know why your friend's being targeted?
No, I don't. They said that the mark was on their hand.
Should I just tell Venti to meet us at some point today? So that you can
Um,
try and...
I can't remember exactly. I suppose
Okay, well, first of all, you need to take a deep breath because you're not gonna get anywhere.
You will hyperventilate and die long before you get anywhere.
Especially with that mask on.
As they're like, you know, saddling up, like taking the saddles off their horses and stuff and putting them in the bag. She will, as they're like taking the saddles off of like the horses and putting them in the bag, she will take off her cloak and put it in the bag and take out the new one she got and put it on.
Okay. You'll need about an hour to attune to it, but
She
Yeah.
figured now's probably a good time to start.
mm-hmm.
Did you get that?
Uncle,
What is it?
don't know. It's a cloak. It does something.
It appears
It's
Gotta
magical.
Corvo, you gotta identify on you.
Gotta attune to it first.
Corvo.
Indeed, I do. If you wish, I could identify it.
Sure, but should we head over to the pie eating one is next, right?
Are any of us partaking?
She's gonna point at
DB.
DB.
He immediately shoots his head up.
She's gonna point at DB.
Let's go. I'll give it a try as well. I have a feeling I might, just maybe, be able to outbeat the cat.
I would very much like to
he
see
gives a look of, oh, you.
that. How you bet?
So, River will hold out his hand.
No, Nona will take it.
Ugovin will hold
Was
out his
to-
hand.
Kumbaya.
Nona like grabs his hand, like fucking not even paying attention. She just grabs it, like, holds it between them, and then starts walking. Like, she has no fucking clue what just happened. Like,
You'll wait a second, kind of like looking like up and down, like for just kind of you need to hold on to the cloak.
oh, right. She'll let go of his hand, take off the cloak, and hand it to him.
No, I can. He pulls the other hand from his back. I can hold it in here if you convenience.
What do you
Hard-
want?
s-
I'm so confused.
To identify the cloak.
Okay,
God, this
she
is
puts it
painful.
on and hands him like
Corvo, would you also like to hold Naname's hand?
she'll put the cloak back on and hand him like a piece of it. Eh? Is this what I'm confused?
He doesn't seem to respond for a second. Just kind of as you retract your hand, he retracts his. Kind of silent for a second. I'll just hold on to it for a second as I cast it.
She'll like put the cloak in his hand and then look at James like, what happened?
James is gonna move up to it. I think he kind of wanted to hold your hand.
But I did. He said that's not the thing that I wanted to do.
That's not. That's. He didn't want to at first. Then you held his hand, and he realized he wanted to.
Ah.
But then he realized he had to hold the coat.
Cut to like you Govan also leaning into this wall. Corvo's the only
DB comes
one on
in.
the right. Yeah. Okay. DB.
He'll start ritual casting Identify as they off the trot.
As we walk to the eating.
Okay.
As the three of us gossip,
So-
Corvo stands to one side.
So
He mumbles math.
so you mumble math for 11 minutes. As
Oh boy.
you actually get to the pie eating competition fairly quicker.
It's okay. Nodama will like guide him to like a sit down area.
Mm-hmm.
She'll pat James in the back, go, good luck.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's go. I'll take
Hypotenuse, more
DB
like
onto the stage.
hypotenuse.
Hi to Noose, if you will.
I thought Mason would laugh at that.
Mason doesn't laugh at
So
puns.
quietly, I
Oh.
actually couldn't hear anything.
No, it's just he's mumbling math and hypotenuse, more like hypotenuse.
Hi to Noose. Ha 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 ha. Let's
I
go.
heard hypotenuse
Anyway.
and then you mumbled the rest. I was like,
Yeah. James is gonna
Yeah,
take DB onto stage.
Okay. So, as you get upon stage, you see Boggle the troll.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, pie eating champ.
You got
Yeah,
this,
he's the
DB.
champion. Ah, sorry, I moved the DB face for a second.
DB's face is sacred.
It is art.
Who put
And
the like
What the?
put like the slits on his eyes?
It's on his eyes? I don't see anything.
You also see that Mushy also joins the pie eating competition.
Yeah, mush.
Mhm.
It's your boy Mush.
Your boy, Mama Mush.
You goes up there, he just wally the pies, just compress him up before just throwing him up in the cube.
He like
Yeah.
dehydrates them so there's tiny little pie cubes.
God.
You also see Jexy up there.
Hey,
Alone. Yep.
the boy.
Oh, it's a girl, so nothing.
I say the boy no matter what.
I'm aware. I'm making jokes.
I also do.
You also see one of your friends from the Runaway. The man with the edgy name.
Oh shit, what was it?
Xerxes.
What do you think I said?
Hellraiser.
Yeah, Hellraiser.
Hellraiser.
Go Hellraiser! She like.
Yeah, I think that guy's a
Raise
masochist.
hell.
Raise the
Razor?
Apparently, DB has been hypnotized by the pie.
Why is it purple?
It's a cherry and grape pie. Shut up.
She's my cherry pie.
Cherry grape pie. Anyway, so one of the jesters roll up on stage and it's like, "Hey, so ready for the pie eating competition? We
I
have
like
our
that they've just-
competitors."
Accepted that DB is up there.
DB is resistant to poisons. We're fine.
He's a yeah, you're right.
Yeah, so let's get into the show. As
Eat.
as
Quietly meowing.
as a roll Constitution save for the first pie that you're eating.
God.
Uh-oh.
I want to point out right now that eating an entire pie to yourself is a terrible thing to do
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
in one shot.
Yes.
Damn. James already ate
Yeah.
a pie, so like this is a horrible idea.
Oh no.
One sec, and go. So, as the pie eating starts, James, being an extra pie in, is already feels the
Like 30 corn dogs in.
yeah 30 corn dogs
and
in.
a pie. Damn.
Yeah, as your stomach does not feel hot, as you feel like if you eat any more, you have a high chance of vom.
Yeah.
So
Really another one.
okay.
Do it anyway.
Oh, wait a
DB's
second.
all in.
There was two individuals that I wait. Yeah, another one I didn't do yet. So yeah. Also, Hellraiser looks bad as Hellraiser because sort of does that brush of the hair and it's just like I'm out.
If you please excuse me, puts on the headset.
Next is Mushy. Ooh, Mushy not doing so hot.
Oof.
So Mushy feels bad. One sec, let me just double check the. Okay, so he does not vomit yet. You need to get under the DC 500 the DC to vom right away.
Okay.
DB's going at it. He's only getting better.
Yeah, and Boggle.
Oh fuck.
Is this the second roll?
Yeah. And
Oh.
Jexy is also doing so hot. And
Like
James,
still
you're
rolling STP.
huh?
You're still rolling STP.
I am.
Yeah, I think that's
I
by
don't
design.
change.
You'll never
I'll
change.
Make it the queen piece. The king.
Yes, queen.
Yes, queen.
We all did it.
And that is why
It was like an AA meeting. Tell everyone I'm queen. Yes,
Uh,
queen.
Slay.
Yes, yes, yes. It's I. Aku.
So, Hellraiser looks like he's going out, and Mushy and the troll and Jexel is doing fine. So, next, let's go for the next round.
Third pie. Third pie. Third.
Oh!
Ooh, as
Oh!
Let me check something real quick.
are you checking to
Hey.
see if you have Indomitable yet?
No, I was checking to see if it resets after a short rest. Yeah, I'm okay throwing up. Yeah, that's just gonna be.
That's just how it's gonna
It's gonna have to be. Oh.
Oh,
Everyone's
Oh.
throwing up.
Oh, everyone's going down.
Does DB win? No. The
No.
troll rolled is 21.
uh,
But this
One
DB
sec.
barf.
DB does not barf yet.
He's a tough
Oh my
motherfucker.
god. Is this actually between DB and the troll?
Jamie's gonna
It
eat
is.
like half the pie and just like stop himself, realizing he's gonna barf and just gotta.
Yeah.
Pardon
He's
me.
immune to poison. He's immune to
Going out.
poison.
It's not poison, it's bomb. Okay, DB, it's you versus a giant troll.
He does not feel fear.
Can DB do it?
By 1.
Oh, this is so tense.
DB is holding in that bomb. The trolls are.
Meow, meow, meow.
Do it, DB. Beat him.
Come on. Come on.
As the reigning champion, be a fucking cat.
That's a high number for DB to
Does the crowd's encouragement give him advantage?
No.
Oh fuck!
The,
I used my
to
one
imagine
bardic
the whole crowd's
inspiration.
going nuts.
No!
Oh.
As
Sparkles.
a DB, just becoming a rotund cat.
Rotund.
Town cat.
Looking the size of a town. And just getting launched off the table.
Projectile vomit, but the projectile is him.
Yeah.
He's
He's like a
rocket powered.
balloon.
Booster rocket bomb.
He's like a balloon, just.
Yeah.
And technically Boggle doesn't gain any more points because he's not actually in the competition. But
So you just stole the
He-
points from us.
but he's going to see how many points he can get. The DC is now at 18.
Oh damn. Oh, it's DC based.
Yeah.
Then it's now it's at 20. And that's -5, so bit of a you see a leg of a lamb actually go out with it.
Noname like looks to the looks down into the side, sets her fork down on her empty plate, like oh.
Corvo's still identifying, so he has no idea what's happening.
And Govin remembers all of it.
And you see a couple people sort of leaving the stand, looking like they're about to vom.
This is a splash zone.
Terrible. Good job.
Oh,
Oh, DB. Oh, poor
Yeah.
baby.
You actually
Done.
using too hard.
I'm done.
Poof.
You go over and Noname both look at Corvo like, what?
What?
Want to bring him back?
I was debating having you roll a DC to see if the cat just pops.
I want to point out that they share emotions, right? Or share like an
Yeah,
empathic.
we can vibe check each other.
Corvo, I'm done. Why do I need to vomit?
I was actually about to say like I'm done. Oh my, what happened? Oh. Duh.
DP almost won.
You almost won.
Almost is the operative word.
He lost to a troll.
By
Damn.
2 pies. Oh, baby, come here.
That is 6.
He flies over.
Oh, and she'll like cuddle him up, you know, pull a rag out, wipe his face off.
Okay. Well, I've identified the. Give me a
baby.
second. Revenge!
Goes after
It's one
the
level
troll, the
barbarian.
troll eats him.
And this is when DB multi classes into an actual class.
But I've figured out what the cloak does.
Oh, what is it? What does it do?
You can tell that the cloak will be able to, depending on the type of Eladrin you are, it will change different looks. It is only attainable by the Eladrin. And in wooded areas, you can get a +1 and a couple other magical effects depending on what element you are. What
Telling me it's a
+1 to what?
artifact?
AC?
Oh shit.
Clarity artifact. Nice.
Yeah, in which case you will.
It doesn't
explain.
seem like it's that powerful. It's more of just like
it's
something your
neat.
brother got. Yeah.
Yeah, it can only be used by Eladrin like you. When you wear this, it will change appearance based on which season you currently embody. In a wooded area, it will help to protect you, but only wooded areas. And this only works when you attune to it, and well, it only works and can be attuned to by Eladrin.
Cool. Just kind of like
Boom.
shuffles up in it, you know. Like,
And hand it over. He'll go over to DB as they hold him, just like, it's okay, buddy. Ah.
It was an admirable attempt.
oh, it's all right, buddy. In 50 years, you can try again.
Suppose he's better at chess than he is pie eating.
That is,
I mean, he was pretty damn good at pie eating.
that is such a strange sentence to hear about a cat.
He was
Sorry.
very good at it.
A pie or chess?
Wait, what? Tyler, could you? One more time?
Everyone turns around to find Vitarka. What?
Yeah, you turn around and Ventarico is there.
Hello there.
No, not me. Like unfazed. And they
As he sort of gives a scratch behind the ear.
It-
Eh.
Hey,
It seems like he's trying to talk to Ventarakel.
Oh,
I
how,
don't think it's interesting.
you didn't want to eat some of Fair's pies? Sort of looking towards Noname.
I got my pie. And she like taps the plate.
Yeah. It's probably because you got it now. Looking towards a couple people just sort of mopping up troll vomit.
Yeah. Yeah. Glad I ate it before I saw all of this.
Yes, makes you lose your appetite.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Corn dog?
I'm fine.
You sure?
I like how we've just
James seems
innately
to have
got
an
used to
infinite-
talking to lords. Can I comment on that, please? The three most important people alive on the continent. We talk casually to all of them now. It's great.
Yeah.
James at this point is like he just is like, eh.
James is I hazard to say James is the funniest because all of us have like a reason. James is just he's been through all of this enough where he's just like fucking I don't care anymore.
He's
You
like
guys know the Lord.
he's half in denial and half in like even if these people are important, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I don't care anymore.
It works perfect with his like definition of character. It works. I don't care.
No, Name will go around the group and introduce everyone. She'll go, Isaac Corvo, you go, Eugene, Ugovan, and James.
Yeah.
And DB.
Hello.
She'll hold up the cat again. DB.
Lovely to meet all of you.
It's a pleasure to finally get to meet the lovely uncle she always rambles on about.
Well, she does enjoy talking about me.
I'm gonna give him a hug.
He gives you a nice hug back.
Hell yeah.
We kill them both now.
No.
Okay, you go over. Not both of them.
You misunderstood or you misunderstood the
No, they were just.
either.
the reason he doesn't take Mentarico wasn't here for the actual pie eating competition. There's a garlic pie.
Oh my god.
God.
That's all.
Disgusting. What the fuck?
Yeah,
It's not because of like any vampire thing. No, that's just gross.
it's just garlic bread. It's garlic bread, but they call it a pie.
It's garlic bread, but it's with like pastry instead of.
Actually, would not be bad.
That's that. Yeah. Now that I'm
Uh,
thinking about it.
Like a puff
Yeah.
pastry with some.
I
garlic
want to
bread.
vomit.
Well,
I don't like garlic in general, but so.
Sucks for you. Garlic breads are great.
Depending on how you make it will depend on how good it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At some point, people are just like, "Oh yeah, I don't want to yank a cow, yank on a cow and drink that." But now we all drink milk.
Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah.
shall we continue?
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess while you're hugging him, I'm going to say, "Excuse me, Lord Ventarico,
Yes.
are you acquainted with Lord?" And he'll pause, having to think about it. Meltan.
Yes, I am.
That is good to know. She used to speak of you often.
And what did she have to say?
She told me
You
were
are an
the red-
asshole.
You are a fine piece of ass.
red buffoon.
Oh, actually, that reminds me. Thank you, Yugov. And she stops and she kicks Ventarico in the shin. That is from Meltan.
Hey,
Do you want
Corvo,
to roll
something-
strength to see how well you
Yes.
kick?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. You're sort of in a
Not at all.
you
Corvo,
in the position. It's hard to get that kick in, and like
Corvo, there was something you wanted to say.
Not trying very hard.
You were saying something about needing to tell Mentarico here something about a message of your friend or something.
James.
As you say that, Corvo's head fucking creaks as he looks toward you. Yeah.
is there a problem?
Yes.
No.
What might that
Not,
be?
but not to get into right now. If
No, not
I,
like looks at James and Yugov and like. You were both here when he was doing the free. Okay.
Yeah.
Like not out loud. She just gives them the look like. Sus.
Then Tadako probably
Fine.
also gives you the look of sus.
if I must explain, he looks over at James again.
If you want, I can. I just probably wouldn't do quite as good a job as you did. You didn't do a very good job last time.
Okay. He kind of crosses his arms. Let's get this out of the way. What is the vampire situation?
What exactly do you mean by that?
I'm asking you. Syson's the one who informed me.
I'm confused now.
Is it said assistant or assistant?
A couple of days ago, there were something happened to sort of affect my my units. I was able, with the help of Systint, I was able to stop all of my men from doing anything too bad.
Did they go berserk?
You can say more instinctual.
Was there a bard involved?
What do you mean?
We came across a bard, a vampiric bard that was trying to control and attack a village using mimics. Maybe he had something to do with it. I don't know. Don't vampires all know each other?
I'm like looking at Ventarico very like intensely as James asked that question. Like she had a question like that.
That's probably the reason why. No, vampires don't all know each other, but we all
Fucking racist.
stem from a certain line, is how I could put it.
Yeah, the bloodline of Cain. But so.
But the point that really remains, was there a bard involved or anything like that?
not not present, but I got heard that other villages had the same sort of effect. Uh,
Which
Which-
villages?
hmm.
Which villages had the same effect?
Uh, the couple. It's hard to say. There were many words about it. Some turning to be true. Some still sort of working to see if true or not. Uh, Mainly around uh, the northeast of the continent. There's a fair bit of houses that way, and there are a couple ones around the Marva, and
Oh, okay, well, we're gonna read into it.
and there was one coming somewhat upon the path from here to Yusko.
Oh, I think we
Eh.
ran into that one.
Mm.
Okay,
are you
this
okay?
Yes.
Please. It's getting ahead of it. Listen, there's someone currently confronting Systant.
He his eyes sort of point directly to you.
Big
The
ass
hands in
rose.
his eyes.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Corvo still has his arms crossed, looking right back up at him.
Morpheus.
How long ago was this?
About, how long ago was the race?
Probably about I say about 15 minutes ago.
15 minutes ago.
Damn.
As you see him sort of touch his ring as he vanishes.
Thank goodness.
I wonder if that's what mine does. And she kind of like pulls out her ring,
They're like, gone!
like looks at it.
What does this System person have to do with what relationship do they have?
We're married.
Are they married?
I'm not sure it matters if they are in the legal sense or not. Alright, that's over with.
Do you think if he
What
knows
do you
if
mean
she's
that's
marked?
over with. Damn it! I had another question for him.
I did too now.
Oh,
Well, I figured the most prominent thing to get out of was the fact that his lover was currently possibly in danger.
Huh.
Yeah.
Corvo, do you know?
Excuse me?
You mentioned that apparently it was the handout she was marked. Do you think she was marked?
I am most certain she was.
Huh. Do you think that has anything to do why she's being targeted?
I'm not one to believe in coincidence. See, he goes and he kind of uses the one of the shreds of his fucking sleeve to go and kind of wipe off his islands. All right, that's over with. What can we do now that is marginally more pleasant?
I have another duel to do.
That'll be fun.
We're not gonna talk about the fact that you just and all of the. Okay.
Yeah,
Excuse me.
One of you needs to remind me because apparently I have the memory of a toadstool. The next time he comes, I wanted to ask him a question, very
What's the
serious
question?
one. If he was one of the commanders.
Commanders of what?
Do you remember when we fought the bard?
Yes.
When he was leaving, he said he had 3 commanders.
He nods. I do think I remember. It
Well-
was he has 3 commanders, or he was one of 3 commanders?
He had 3 commanders. Well, I'm fairly convinced that my uncle is one of them, and I meant to ask him when you were saying you brought up the vampires all going crazy and how he said just a couple days ago, right?
Yeah.
Well, we ran into the boy.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Damn, time flows fast.
I was thinking that too.
Honestly, feels like that felt far longer than a few days ago.
Just replies as Mason.
But I'll ask him later.
Right, sorry, just figured it was important to mention that.
It is strange, however. If he is the same person I need to pause again, Lord Meltan spoke of when I was first constructed, it seems strange that only now he is finding these issues.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But James, you said you had a fight thing, and she sticks a candy in her mouth.
Yeah, I know that fight duel I had to do to prepare for to qualify for the finals of the one-on-one.
Let's go do that.
Yeah, let's go.
He looks kind of confused, but follows along.
Okay. So as you're walking around, James, you see one of the jesters like, oh, we need one more. Does anyone know where James
I'm just gonna
is?
walk up and grab the sword. Ask me.
Oh, okay.
Okay. What do you got
Gonna,
here?
like, gently kind of grab Corvo's hand.
Oh,
I love the instant panic.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah.
Okay.
all right, James.
Mm.
Fight of your life.
You got this.
He's just gonna grab the sword. He's like, let's go. Like he's not even paying
This is
attention. Who's
a,
there? He just grabs the sword and
flip
starts.
Okay. Okay. You got the first hit.
God, I'm
Yeah.
not
Oh.
poorly.
Ooh.
He didn't have a good enough hit to actually hit you yet. And you got him one more time. You didn't hit him.
God.
As you guys are having,
Oh,
you
slap
guys are
fight.
going at it.
Jesus.
Felipe, Jesus Christ. Okay, no.
He gets you once as he keeps dodging out of the way. Him sort of fumbling with his blade.
Oh my god, you guys.
Both of you suck.
That one actually got you, and
God.
You rolled a 6. Good
Felipe.
job, Felipe.
Felipe, that's 5 nat 1s and no nat 23 today.
Yeah.
My luck's gone the drain. Did that one hit? And
oh yeah, that one did
Not only
hit.
that, let me just.
but that so I hit him 3 times, or did he hit me twice?
You hit him twice.
He only hit you. He only hit you twice. You got him 3 times.
Okay. God, bloody hell.
Nat 1. There you rolled a 19. Then you rolled a 2. 1, 1. 5. 2. 3. 3. 6. Holy shit.
This actually works perfect. James, during this entire fight, is almost like half dazed, not clearly not focusing on the fight. Like he's thinking, like he's clearly dazed, not focusing on the fight. His reaction time is slow, and he's purely relying just like on reflex almost, rather than actual fighting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you guys continue going into the
The tree becomes like quieter and quieter. Like, yeah, James, you sure have a sword.
Sorry, I was having to type something. So he says, you probably should hurry up. The competition, the final duel will be happening very soon.
How long till?
Probably about 10 minutes.
Bloody hell.
Oh shit, we gotta run.
Mhm.
Yeah. Whoever scheduled this did a really bad job.
Oh yeah, we really need to. It happens every 50 years, but no one ever actually pays attention. Usually it's Fector, but
Oh no.
he was busy.
I know, it's just like these events are like really fucking
feel like he'll be
compressed. If you're
busy
having
for
a
a
fight and you
long
want a
time.
proper fight, you're better off like
Can you point us
spreading
in
it
the
out.
correct? Can you point us in the correct direction?
Yeah.
Yep, over there, as he points in the
Thank
general
you.
direction.
Go on.
And we go.
So, uh, you find this big arena that with you with a bunch of individuals like looking down. It's like, yeah, woo, voot voot. As
Before we go in, I'm gonna go.
Retard, though.
You go. Do you have any spells that can detect if somebody's if anyone's something more than just a normal person?
And detect if they have magic on them.
Yeah, like-
I.
If they had plan on being or anything of the sort.
Not. Nope.
Fuck.
I apologize, James. I
Go
do
on.
not.
I have detect magic. I can see if they have enchantments or anything on them.
That's not what I'm worried. That's not what I'm worried about.
I think we're worried about Hush.
Damn,
I
I wish we
can
had more
simply
time.
counterspell if Hush attempts to cast anything, but I cannot detect otherwise.
Keep in mind, look to see if there's any threat. I have a worry.
DB
had more
can
time.
see invisibility, but
It's not. No.
Also, DB, DB may have nodded on your side as DB's seen a lot of guards around. You may not have seen it, but
There's a lot. Yeah, there's a lot of guards now. I'm guessing.
No, just I wish we had more time. I guess I could explain better, but I guess I don't really have the option now. Anyway, yeah, just keep an eye out. Watch for anything fishy. Worry about it.
We will.
uh,
Ooh. Ooh.
ooh,
oh, holy shit!
man, he's getting ready.
Crumpy.
What's funny is I did that like a solid 5 feet away from the mic.
Ooh,
Dude, it's so loud when you do it.
so you stand upon the arena as you see this large Goliath walking out with heavy armor and a large wooden greatsword. As you hear them breathing really hard as they collapse upon the ground, one of the clerics go over and just like,
Why is
we're sorry, he's not doing so hot. The armor seems to have gotten to him.
is he the challenger? Is he the person?
He was, but we'll go with his runner-up. As he sort of drags the guy off to the side.
This poor guy.
It's like, we may take a couple minutes to try to find the second challenger. As you see Hush walking upon the stage with a calm glance in his motionless, glowing eyes.
No, just kind of like audibly like, huh.
Even with the nods. That is strange and quite the coincidence.
Hey, Hush, before the fight, you mind taking off that mask for a second?
He pulls out his wooden longsword and pulls out his shield.
I pop the shield on my wrist and pull out. Are we using wooden swords? I thought.
We're
Okay.
using pretty much it will do pretty much the same damage as your normal longsword, but
Just
it's
double
just
Be
check.
a-
lethal.
I just want to double check
Yeah.
that. Yeah,
it's
I just wanna double check
non-lethal. You can still just roll your longsword.
that. Yeah, just
So-
want to double check that. Okay, let's go with this.
As roll initiative. One sec. I need to actually pull up the initiative chart. As I should also don't didn't really have like a I realized I forgot to pull up the map. Well, not pull up, bring up a map. Did I? We'll use this map.
Fuck it.
Guys, you're gonna see a couple random maps for a couple
Oh, dear.
seconds.
I'm fighting
I need
DB. I'm fighting vampires.
Oh no.
I'm fighting
Bistro!
Maestro.
I'm fighting Maestro. Maestro's under the cloak.
There we go.
I'm mining a small illuminated glowing orb.
Ooh, I can't.
Going down memory lane, aren't we?
Say we're falling some time
I'm
here.
fighting a dwarf that has a bunch of pair items. I'm
Pair
fighting a glow. I'm fighting a sphinx.
What? What?
I fear what you have this map originally for.
That one
uh,
scares me a tiny
but-
bit because we haven't seen that one.
But
Don't worry
This
about
was
it.
the Sphinx.
I'm fighting a sphinx. It was DB all the way. It was DB in disguise. DB is secretly a sphinx.
in the crowd,
I just realized I'm scared of the fact I've been rolling nat ones all day.
fear.
No.
God, this is scary.
Okay. I realized man, I feel like I assumed that I wasn't going to be in this fight.
How long
Today.
is the fight? Do you think the fight is gonna take?
Ooh, that's a good point.
If it's gonna take a fight, we can end it here. You get prepped for next week, and we're good.
Yeah.
I think that's probably the best call, honestly, because it looks like you got a few things to get rid of.
Solo the Sphinx, you got this.
Guys, don't worry about the
give me
Sphinx.
like 20 just give me a bonus of 5 levels, I'll be happy.
Guys, don't worry
God.
about the Sphinx. Got it?
It's just DB in
I have
disguise.
fear. I didn't even know it was a sphinx. I thought it was just like a lion.
I was like, that's a
So
sphinx.
to me,
I thought it was like a marble statue, but
to me, it's just a lion.
Don't worry about the Sphinx.
don't worry about the marble lion.
As you could tell from me having to scroll through a lot of places, it's not till now. It's not for a while.
It's not till
Yeah.
now. It wasn't supposed to be until.
One sec. I can just add it on later, but let me roll Hush's initiative.
Less than 13. Damn it.
Alright.
So yeah.
Queen, aka a hush, rolls a 19.
Yep. And I'll have things better. From the stage, did you guys have anything that you were sort of looking for?
Fair.
Sphinx.
Roll.
Oop, sorry.
No, what were you gonna do?
I
You
was
go
just saying,
in.
I'm gonna keep because James told me to. I'm gonna try and keep an eye out for magic, anyways.
You wanna
cool.
try to look for any magic thing on him?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Each of you roll for your thing. I'll roll for.
Ah, no.
Corvo will guidance himself.
Yeah, that's fair.
Hold on, I'm moving things around.
20, 29 plus 4, 33.
33.
33 Arcana.
25. I'm here too.
Yeah.
So from you guys looking, you can tell that there's no magic on Hush. It doesn't seem like there's anything really magical about him, but and Naname, you see sort of across the way, you see what looks to be Fair looking out, trying to make sure that everything's gonna be all right.
Oh yeah, because I guess they're looking at Hush too.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Yeah. You can also see the other Shadow Squad members.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we end there for tonight?
Squad.
Mhm.
Okay.
One sec. Oh, say that Hush is actually going to, since he's first, he's going to do his first strike upon you, as
Ooh, cliffhanger.
18 hits you, right?
No, it's not.
Oh, doesn't it?
Nope, 19.
Shield, shield,
Oh.
shield, 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 shield.
As he gets his second strike,
That'll hit.
Mm.
as he let me just go one. Why is it gone? There it is. James, I want you to make a strength saving throw.
I'm decent at.
Oh,
Wow.
As he hit you with the wooden sword, he hit you in the hand, trying to disarm you as your arm stays solid. As let me roll his damage real quick. So,
It's a good time to get your own nat 20.
yep.
10?
As you took 10 damage from that strike.
Wait, did
Okay.
anyone heal James to max?
James rest. He got a short rest, so he's
Okay.
good.
Maddie had a panic.
So, yeah.
Yeah,
And,
I've been careful and he's a few hit dice down, but
Yeah. I just wanted to see if he disarmed you at the first strike,
no,
As,
you're good.
because that's where we will end off for tonight.
Damn, I really wish we were using our proper weapons rather than